Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Smith here, the Amputee Cyclist. Missing my right leg above the knee joint, out here riding a standard mountain bike. And for those of you who haven't met me yet, I do also have metal in that leg from an accident that happened over a year ago. Doctor put metal in it and he'll probably never take it out unless I really hound him to death, and I plan on doing that. So it's uncomfortable. But today's ride, I'm not sure how long today's ride's going to be. It's going to be about 70 miles, 65, 70 miles. And what's unique about today's ride is that we're going to meet up with this race. There's a race going on, a race across Texas called the Rat 1000. Race across Texas, and it's 1,000 miles. And so these guys who are on this race, we're going to meet up with them. We're on the route. And so I've already talked with 3 of the top 4 competitors, and what we're going to do is ride along next to them, because the best way to become a great cyclist is to ride next to a great cyclist and hear what they have to say and learn how they do the amazing things they do. So this race, the Rat 1000, it goes from Texarkana, Arkansas, all the way to Tucumcari, New Mexico, and it comes right through my hometown of Gainesville, Texas. And it goes through Sherman, Munster, Lindsay. We're in Myra, Texas right now. So I just finished riding. So they're spread out. These people who are doing this race, there's not a whole lot of them, and they're spread out. So what I did was I decided to go down this route, you know, and meet up with one guy, ride with him for a while, and then turn around and go back and meet up with the next guy. But they're separated by a significant amount of time and distance, and we're just going to talk to each of them. So this ride, you know, I've gone a long way, but I've been able to meet up with them. And so what we're going to do on this ride, we're going to focus on when we're riding with them and interviewing them and talking to them when we're riding together. So that's what I'm going to upload, and I hope y'all enjoy riding with us on the Rat 1000 right across Texas, 1,000 miles. Y'all believe that? So these guys, they start and they ride. The first day of this race, they rode 158 miles and then got up and rode over 100 miles again. Today they're going 140 miles. And so I just think it's an amazing goal. And so since it was coming right through here, right where I live and ride anyway, I decided to get out here and try to find them and ride with them. And so I found 3 of the top 4 competitors in this race, and we rode right along with them and got the inside scoop on how this race is going for them right now. Okay, so without further chit chat, let's go join them on this 1,000-mile race on day 3 of the Rat 1000. Let's go. You know, I think I can keep up, because they've got to really pace themselves. We got some dogs. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Back. Back. Pit bull was just stalking me, so I had to stop, teach him who's boss. I'm the boss. You're the beta. That's who you are. Boss is who I am. All right, so got to pay attention for things like that. You know, as I'm talking, the dogs hear me coming and they just hide out behind an embankment like that one did, and they'll come after me. That one would have probably bit my ankle if I just tried to keep riding and didn't react in some way to deter the dog. Beautiful. Haven't been down this one. I've climbed it, but I haven't descended this particular road. A tunnel of trees. It's a pretty rough one. I'm gonna have to climb it on my way back, which that's all I've ever done on this road, is climbed it. This is the first time to go down it. We're real close to Oak Ridge. The last beacon I saw of a rat rider was in Whitesboro, so we're just kind of headed that way on the rat route. Oh, I see him. I see a racer, y'all. Ha ha. I've met up with a rat rider. This is Peter. the legend. Will I be able to keep up with a legend? I don't know. I am a legend myself, but not like he is. So let's give her a try. I ride with him a while. Are you Peter?
Yeah, hey.
I follow you on Strava.
Oh, hi.
I follow Spinistry, so I'm gonna try to keep up with you.
I saw your video.
Okay, maybe you did see one.
Use the stick.
What's that? Oh yeah, for the dogs. Yeah.
The stick for the dogs.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the dog neighborhood, right?
Well, yeah, this is where most of my dog encounters happen, and I've already encountered 2 pit bulls. So, yes. But I'm sure you've encountered more on the between here and Texarkana, right?
There was a bunch of dogs, yeah.
Yeah. I've been using my air horn this morning.
Yeah, I'm using my. I just did a refill. I just ran out.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, well, I carried a refill with me.
Yeah.
You
Well.
know, an extra can. That will last me. Because past Henrietta, there's not many loose dogs.
Okay. Yeah, I've never been past Henrietta.
Its first 3 days.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday was a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in Gainesville, I notice when I go east this way, there's more dogs than when I go west.
Right. When you pass like Munster, no more dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's fewer people living that way.
Yeah.
So also the route goes through more kind of remote areas.
Yes.
Once you get past Munster towards Henrietta,
Yeah.
past a couple of towns, but. Yeah, and in town usually they have regulations. You can't have a loose dog.
Yeah, I live in Gainesville, so I was
okay.
watching a beacon and I saw the guy who's in front of you, and I came out to California Street and he was already past me by about a mile, and so I didn't get to.
So he's in Gainesville?
Well, he's past Gainesville. When I left Gainesville, he was between Gainesville and Lindsay.
So he's so good. Yeah, he left really early.
You got a guy pretty close behind you.
I know, Matt Wilson.
Okay.
Yeah,
and there's
I rode with him a little bit. We started together. Then
okay.
I had to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Back strap fell off, so
okay.
I had to.
Is that a toe peak?
Huh?
Is that a toe peak bag?
This bag is no, it's a different brand.
Oh, okay. I've got a toe peak I just bought. I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
But.
So the brand it is.
That's okay. I noticed your fuel bag is a toe peak.
This is a toe peak, yeah. Yeah, this is separate, and the bag one, it was on sale. All my buddies are getting my packages. Your buddy hooked you up with that one? Yeah, it was for 50 bucks. And
yeah, that's about what I
roll, but I'm not using that one. I'm using the salsa because it's better. So okay. I bought this salsa setup.
Yeah.
It's more expensive because I like it because here I can put my small things and toiletries and cables and stuff I need and pull out.
Yeah, that's just the logistics I'm trying to figure out. I've got a similar bag. I've been practicing, but I just
salsa.
Yeah.
This is Soapy. This is Cypress, and this one was some local brand.
Yeah.
In Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it on sale. You post it on Facebook, go, hey, if you're looking for a nice bikepacking setup, this is a good one.
All right.
Use the front roll. The problem with that front roll they had was it was running too close to the frame.
Yeah.
It was rubbing my cables against the frame.
Oh yeah.
So it actually rubbed.
Yeah, I've got that over on the side over here.
Oh, okay.
I've got a hole rubbed in the metal. It rubbed off the paint and rubbed a divot in. So I put some tape over that.
I have
Gorilla
a
tape.
groove in there.
Yeah, I do too.
The carbon, yeah.
I do
but
too.
there's a different frame.
Oh,
now.
carbon, yeah, carbon frame. You don't want that. This is aluminum. So
Yeah, really.
it's worse on the carbon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I learned my lessons, you know.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Aaron Smith.
Very nice to meet you.
A-A-R-O-N. You're Peter. How do you say your last name? Rajani.
Yeah.
And you're from Czech Republic or?
I'm from Slovakia.
Slovakia. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, our name is really old.
Okay.
Yeah. It goes back to like 1300s.
Yeah.
Dad traced our origin. He is a history fan.
Okay.
We found some historic documents.
My grandmother on my mother's side is from that region.
Oh, okay.
And we did a genetic test, and sure enough, it shows people from that region. I've got a percentage, and for her, it's like 25% for her, for my grandmother. So.
Yeah, I moved here 30 years ago.
Okay.
Here.
All right. Yeah, I saw your interview with Kevin Lee. One of them, just one. I've seen you one of your interviews. So.
That wasn't an interview. I just said it was really short. But I did a short podcast.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The podcast.
What's his name? Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb Wills, yeah. He's a young guy. He's like, he did it once, he finished it great.
Yeah.
He tried to do it last year again, and he overstretched himself the first day.
Yeah.
The second day he do it.
Yeah.
And today, this year, was a guy that started also really fast. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm doing 250 miles. I'm like, dude, don't overshoot it. My fail, he got a fever or something. He got sick, I don't know for what. Either he was overdoing it, or maybe he caught a bug, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
you talking about the guy from last year who interviewed you?
No, I'm talking about David Walker.
Oh yeah, I watched his this morning too. Yeah, so.
He actually wasn't going that fast. He started really fast, and I'm like, I'm not really to say. So him and Sean went ahead, and
having trouble hearing you. What?
I caught David Walker in
okay, yeah, I watched David Walker did 100 or 208 miles for one day, like 24.
Yeah,
then started running a fever, and so it could be COVID. It could just be overdoing it. I don't know.
Yeah, he said he already had COVID.
Yeah, I've got my vaccine, but I heard that you have COVID, or you had it, but you got over it. I got a vaccine.
But I'm getting vaccine too.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we gotta really watch.
Yeah, this traffic is...
Yeah, I am trying to be very careful.
Yeah, just stop. It's better than
yeah, I try to stick to the gravel, but watch it. Okay. Yeah, you're down in the Metroplex, so you're gonna go right over here, I believe. It's your route. That's what I did when I backtracked. Yeah. There's a road. There's this street. Yeah. You take this street right here. This street. Yeah. I'll stay with you as long as I can.
Who knows what that is?
It's this.
But what I'm saying is, we rode together. He got ahead a little bit. I had to make some adjustments to my Garmin charging. And I caught him, and I was able to get ahead of him.
Yeah.
And I got to Ferris ahead of him.
Look at the mariachis.
Huh?
The mariachis. The yard art. Okay, but you got ahead of him?
So he was not going that fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were trying to follow him. But Dana is a very strong rider. And he rides much faster than me. I can't catch him.
David Walker?
No, Dana Birch. He got it.
Oh yeah. He's not doing it this year, but he's watching you. He's watching your beacon.
He almost destroyed himself.
Yeah.
Really wiped out.
Now, wasn't there a big headwind out in West Texas when, big? Not that year. What year was it? Do you know what year that was?
2019.
Okay. Yeah. So I watched that one. There was a big headwind for a while. They really. Yes. So a lot of tree cover east of here on the gravel road.
Yeah, the gravel roads are good, but then when you get past Henrietta, it's more open.
Okay.
It's very open. Going towards Vernon, there's no tree cover at all. And any wind will hit you hard.
Yeah.
So that's actually a really hard day because it's a long day, and the wind pretty much will destroy your face.
Yeah.
We had that headwind there, 2019, yeah.
Okay. So I think you turn left here.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah. You turn left, and then there'll be a right up here, and it'll be a climb through a really nice tree tunnel. So do you stay in hotels the whole time, or do you camp at all? No camping? Yeah, okay.
I just did indoor camping.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm not carrying my tent setup.
Okay. I didn't know if you crammed something small.
Sleeping.
Okay,
If I
yeah.
really have to.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah. Be able to get that shower and
yeah, plus,
good thing.
You know, in a hotel you have charging, you can charge your electronics.
Yeah,
Nowadays we have so much electronics.
yes, I've got electronics
This
too.
thing is, really good, the E-Trex, because it runs on batteries.
Yeah.
You don't have to charge it.
Well, I like to videotape my rides. I'm videotaping right now, and the reason I do that is because you never know what you're going to run into. I may get attacked by somebody, or a dog, or
Right.
who knows, somebody.
It's right here.
Yes, right here. So last August, I was riding at night. I had my headlamp and lights on the bike, but I was a guy came at me with no headlights, and I was on the far right, and he came at me with the front of his grill right in the middle, and I bailed into the ditch to avoid being hit, but I broke my leg.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was at night, but he saw my lights. He came to me like a moth coming to or like a moth going to a light. And so sheriff's deputies just said, hey, you need to wear a GoPro, because he's saying you just fell over, and he was driving by. So started videoing.
Yeah, then you can prove it.
Yeah, but I don't ride at night now because the camera doesn't pick up at night. So
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
yeah, the light.
I tried that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the light. It just
the light is too bright.
Yep. Well, and if there's no light, it just doesn't pick up anything. It's black.
Right.
Oh, what a climb! But I know it's not very steep. It's just kind of long.
It's long,
Yeah.
You have to go in the groove.
You had just made a real steep one when I came up on you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hills back there.
Yeah. So are you shooting for the record?
No.
Okay.
But I'm shooting for an official time.
Yes, your own person.
Last year, when I did it late in the year.
Yeah, and it started snowing. I watched that. You had to.
I had to bail out of the garage.
Well, it was impassable, so you had to get on the main highway.
Right. I
Yeah.
ended up, well, I had two problems. One was the snow. The second was my neck.
Oh, really? You
And it was hurting me really bad.
got too stiff?
And got so stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, at all.
Back.
Yeah, he's bang.
Yeah.
So, and that was a problem because on gravel, you have to have your eyesight. You have to pick the line.
Yep.
Whereas when you're on pavement, even if you're heading down, you can occasionally lift it up. That's all I was able to do.
Okay.
I found myself I wasn't able even to ride gravel. When I was coming to Vega, I was suffering mightily. I came really late. It was like 1 in the morning or past midnight it was, for sure. And
Yeah.
I was so wiped out, and I had to walk the sections that I was just saying, Peter, you can do it. Peter, you can.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was.
You were really pushing. Well, people were watching you, and that was inspiring, you know.
Yeah.
And you did it alone. You started in November because everybody else had finished. COVID. I heard your interview.
COVID, and then I was waiting for a nice week.
Yeah.
And plus I wanted to get into a little bit back into shape.
Yeah.
And then I turned out that Thanksgiving week was really decent weather.
Yeah.
There's no mention of the snow at that time.
Yeah.
Usually those things come unexpected. So.
Yep. You can't plan out for a 1,000-mile race and know what you're going to run into at the end.
So I was like, well, it's got to be a bit cooler. And the other problem was it was much chillier, especially after dark.
Yeah.
So I had to carry more clothes.
Yeah.
Change. It also slowed me down. So
Yeah.
this time of year is better for it. That's why Kevin runs the official rack at this time.
Yeah.
Because of the weather patterns and all that.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, you want to beat the. You want to get out here after that. It's so hot and before the snow comes.
Right. And then in the spring, it's more rain. You have more of a chance of getting loss of rain.
Yeah.
And like you had this year, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain all year.
Oh yeah.
We did have a little relief during the summer, but I raise cows, so I want it to rain, and I pay attention to the rains, you know.
You raise what?
Cows. I've got a lot of cows in this county.
Okay.
And I want them to have plenty of grass to eat, so I don't have to buy the grass. You know, it's free when it comes down, when it rains. Yeah. But yeah, for riding, you know, it rained last night quite a bit, and these roads are perfect still.
Oh yeah, these roads are good after rain.
Yeah.
What I'm concerned about is there's more rain the forecast for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the area around Vernon will get bad.
Yeah, that red dirt will turn into red clay.
That's the really going to be bad. So
Yeah.
we'll see. They said there were. JR, he did the rat last year. He went only to the state line.
Yeah.
He didn't go all the way to the carry. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Well, he was dealing with the snow like you were, so.
No, there was no snow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In October. But anyway, so he was telling me, we called each other since, and he was telling me on Facebook, I was checking messages.
Yeah.
That, post that it was raining there.
All right.
Yeah, and he lives in the Falls area.
Now, which one is he? Brett
He's
McCormick?
JR.
Oh, JR, okay. Yeah, JR9, okay. There's another guy, Brett McCormick. Brett McCormick lives in Vernon area.
Yeah, Brett McCormick lives in Vernon. Yeah, there's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Brett McCormick is really good.
Yeah.
He is one of our trail angels.
Yeah.
I'm going to need his help because my rear wheel needs some servicing because I have a little bit loose hub.
Yeah.
And so he is going to leave me a lift to the shop and he's got called tomorrow.
Good.
So hopefully we can work it out.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then we'll lose time.
Is it the free hub or the hub itself?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It's kind of a little frayed.
Yeah.
Just the axle being loose by the side.
Do the back chain rings have play? Like, do they wobble?
No,
the back cassette?
It's the wheel.
Okay. Not the cassette independently of the wheel.
No,
Okay.
that is fine.
Okay. All right.
The wheel does not, it's still true, which is good.
Yeah, it is the hub probably, because if it was the free hub, the cassette would move independently. But I have, my free hub was pushing the chain up into the front, and I had it, they said I need a new one, but because of the parts shortage, they couldn't get me a new one, so they just cleaned it out. But it's real loose. The cassette wobbles and makes a little noise. But yeah, you can't have a mechanical on this.
Yes, you can.
But you can. You better.
Kind of screwed.
You better make it to.
Yeah, better make it something. Yeah, that's one of it. I just realized the problems with this, not problems, but challenges of this route is there's not too many places to service your bike.
Yeah.
It is only takes a Tina.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a bike shop in Sherman, but I didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
Especially since I made arrangements with Brett.
Yep.
And to Sherman I had to run extra 10 miles.
Yeah.
I was really far behind the day.
Yeah. If you don't have somebody take you to the bike shop, then you better be right on the route.
Yeah. Well, I'll make with him arrangements tomorrow exactly what we're going to do.
Great.
So we'll decide.
Yeah.
He's got to learn and stuff.
Yeah.
Thinking about starting riding the course and meeting him somewhere halfway. Both these stuff calls.
Yeah.
But we'll see. See what he says. I have to just but it would be good to get that fixed because I don't want to run into any issues.
No.
West.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to fix something that is questionable, do it.
Exactly. Yeah, especially far west when you go past Vernon.
Yeah.
There's fewer places that
yeah,
you can less of a civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other place to fix your bike past Vernon would be Amarillo. And that's way off the route.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bike shop is in Denton, and it's a long drive, just, you know, 30 minutes at least, 40,
Yeah, I
40
was
minutes.
checking in Gainesville had something, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I'm
Sorry.
surprised. It's a pretty big town.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been riding that long, a few years, and so I've learned a lot along the way, but not how to fix those kind of issues.
You have to be a little wrenching.
Yeah, you
have to be spoiling.
Have to be versatile. Yeah.
We have like museum bike shops in the area.
Yeah. Yep.
I can pick which mechanic I want to go to.
Yeah, you can handle these hills, but you can't find a darn bike shop. So, yeah, I've got one mechanic, and he lets me do most of the stuff, what I can do, but he's there in a pinch for sure. If I take my bike to his shop. You're gonna turn up here with this white. Whoa, that's sorry. That's the. I'm sorry I didn't warn you about that one. I blew my horn at it on the way here. It's okay. You're gonna turn in front of this white fence up ahead. Yeah, that dog, he snuck up on me earlier. He's hiding behind the hill, stalking, and I was talking, and I almost didn't see it come out, but I pulled out my horn and blasted it. That works on most dogs, but not all of them. I've come across some that it just doesn't work with, so. It's just when you get a big group of them and you're going up a hill.
They get more aggressive when they're a bigger group.
Yeah, they'll reinforce each other's bad behaviors. Get bolder.
And it's not the dog's fault, it's the owner's fault.
Oh yeah.
They should have, but they don't enforce it.
Yeah.
The country, they should have them restrained in the yard.
Yes. Well, you know, in this county, I've been attacked by dogs and had to call 911. And they basically said to me is that the dogs, there's no law to prevent people from letting them run wild, so they just said you have to defend yourself. Just be ready to defend yourself, and there's no law to prevent you from defending yourself if you're attacked in the middle of the road by dogs. So, this pole works best.
Oh yeah.
But you can avoid it altogether with the horn a lot of times.
Yeah.
Or just a firm no.
Yeah, that usually works.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when I was growing up, I had a fear of dogs.
Yeah.
We didn't have a dog when I was growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
I grew up in the city.
Okay.
And yeah, so my parents were not. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
And I was afraid of it.
Yeah.
And that kind of transpired, and I got bit on a ride in 2013. But that dog was vaccinated and everything. They pulled off on it, so it was good.
Yeah.
And earlier this year than last year.
Yeah, I saw you posted that you got bit by a dog.
2 years ago.
Okay.
2019, I was on the ride in this area, actually north of here in Worcester.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
That was past my house. There were 2 dogs. The owner called them back. One of them, as they were coming back, so he was actually trying to do a good thing for me. He tripped my front wheel.
Oh no.
Knocked me out of the bike.
Oh no.
And I hit this huge boulder.
Oh no.
Rock hit my leg, and then
After you fell on the ground, he ran up and bit your leg? Wow.
But I realized I couldn't walk.
Oh no.
So the guy takes me first to my car, and then he meets his buddy who happens to be an emergency responder. And his buddy says the leg is very swollen. Better go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I go to the hospital. The leg hurts like crazy.
Yeah.
And they were like talking, taking some pictures. I was like, and it turned out to be internal bleeding. And they said that I got really lucky that it stopped
Yeah.
when it did, and otherwise I would lose my leg, they said.
Wow.
It was bleeding further.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it took a month to recover from that. A long physical therapy because there was lots of blood clot in the...
Yeah, that can't. I know, you know, because I'm missing a leg, I know a lot of people who are, and I know a guy who had that exact same thing happen as far as the blood clot behind the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he lost his leg.
So mine, I got, they were able to, actually dissipate it, but it took a long time, and I was with a...
Did this happen on a rat ride, or was it just a ride like
it was a ride.
Okay, like a Red River Riot type ride?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
Actually, I did the Red River Ride loop, 60 miles.
Yeah, okay.
And, it was,
Oh, I bet I know where these dogs are. Is it right where there's a, like a T?
it was a
T?
T.
Yeah. I think
I
I've been...
didn't know the second one.
Yeah, because there aren't many dogs out that way, but there's some that are real bad right there.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad. He was actually doing me a favor calling them back. It's just the dog.
Yeah.
You know,
Didn't
tricky.
listen.
And I had another accident when another dog ran straight onto my wheel, under my wheel on the road. But that one ended up okay. I just kind of messed up a little bit my cockpit and got a little shoulder bruise and became physical therapy for like a couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
ended up any worse. So
Well, I'm kind of opposite of you. Like growing up, I had lots of dogs. I was a paper boy in Gainesville. I threw 100 newspapers every day.
Oh, wow.
As a kid on a bicycle in the worst neighborhood. And so I was always getting attacked by dogs, and I had to figure out how to deal with them. So there's one right here, a big pit bull, but he probably won't run out.
Yeah.
Probably won't. He didn't. He's just sitting up there. There he is. See him?
Yeah.
He has in the past, but now he's a little older than the last time he came after me.
And also I can do a lot with it. How old are they?
Those dogs, I don't know, about 2 years ago, they came after me in a car almost. It was merging right here, back there. And he almost ran me into a truck as the truck was merging. So, but it was just him.
Yeah, and I got bit in January, and that dog they couldn't trace, and I had to do the shot.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. You know, I follow you on Strava, and I saw that you got bitten.
Awesome.
So,
Now
yeah.
another person. I try to follow you.
Okay, well, I do a lot of rides just exploring all the gravel roads around here.
If you post this ride, I'll find you.
Okay.
I usually take the person to ride with.
Yeah, you know, I'll post some footage from this video.
Perfect.
If it's okay with you.
Yeah.
And then I'll make a YouTube video and post on the Rat website. So if there's anything you want to say, like in addition to what you've already said to people who are watching you, you can feel free to say, but I'm going to stick with you as long as I can, maybe all the way to Lindsay or Myra. I don't know. We'll see.
Enjoy riding rats. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin, for the great route that we have and this opportunity to do this event.
Yeah.
And for making all the arrangements and everything that he does. He does a lot of work.
Yeah, I see that.
So,
yep.
overall, very appreciated.
Awesome. So we've got a state school to our left. It's a juvenile prison.
Oh.
And it's a high security prison.
Oh, wow.
So this fence, you'll see it, it's got barbed wire.
Okay.
Sometimes dogs come out of there, but they haven't done it lately. Yeah, they're coming. We're out of their range. When you look on the left, once it clears out up here, you'll see a maximum security perimeter fence. With him. We're going downhill. If it comes to a point where I can't, then I'll just turn around and we'll talk to the next guy. But I'm gonna keep up with him as long as I can. I just don't feel comfortable barreling down the hills too fast. Feels like we got a headwind. It's coming out of the southwest. Not too bad, primarily crosswind. Car up.
So my wife, she loves dogs.
Yeah.
So she had one dog when we got married.
Yeah.
Then she convinced me to adopt another one that needed a home.
Yeah.
And
they're great when they're your friend, when they like you.
Yeah, it was this year. Her and I, we were riding. There's a bike trail close to our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Mountain bike trail, kind of short. And we found an abandoned pit bull.
Yeah.
A young one.
Yeah.
And so we took him. She was trying to find the owners.
Yeah.
And we took him to a shelter, and they were able to contact the owner, but the owner never claimed him.
Okay.
So we adopted him.
All right.
He lives with us now. He's a very sweet dog.
That's great. That's great.
You know, when you are kind of give them like exercise and train them, they're very obedient.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he is like, I pull a treat, I go to a treat.
That's how you train them with a treat.
And waits.
Oh yeah, that's.
He's going to treat.
Dogs are smart.
Yeah. He understands a lot.
Positive reinforcement and repetitive stuff.
That's right.
But the air horn, I've trained a lot of them around here with the air horn. And with the pole. So there's ones that used to attack me that never leave their front porch now. All right, we gotta go cross, and then you'll turn right up here, and you're gonna be on pavement through Gainesville.
Oh, okay.
You go down this road until you get to right all the way through Gainesville on this road, but it's a busy road. It's busy. So the shoulder will get smaller, and you cross California Street up ahead. I mean, this is California. You'll cross Grand. Okay, you've done it. You know, you've done it at least twice, right? Number five. All right.
Yeah, but the first one I did was the pilot rat, which was in 2014.
Yeah.
Which was a very different course.
It was called the what rat?
Pilot,
the pilot, okay.
Europe rat.
Yeah.
Kevin was figuring stuff out.
Yep.
And he puts us into state parks. So that was his idea. It wasn't a bad idea.
Yeah, if you want to camp, yeah.
But it turned out, and that era road, he had an option to support it, which he's still offering, but now it's a stage race.
Yeah.
So it's different. But anyway,
okay.
So it was support from him, and distance was short. It was 360 miles, but we had bad weather passing through, so
it was a shorter route.
Yeah.
Okay.
People just ended riding. I ended up riding all day, man.
Yeah.
People just kind of rode whatever.
Okay.
So he hasn't enforced the route until 2015.
Travel with a lot of ice? Is that what you said?
Travel with a lighter bike.
Oh, okay.
Because he takes your camping stuff and your extra clothes and carrying your stuff.
Yeah.
Carry the stuff that you need for the day.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I have now, I'm pretty matured and
Yeah.
my toiletries and all those jobs.
Okay.
So I have more complicated gear and all that.
Yeah.
You still need a combination of
Sorry. No, you don't hit a stick. Yeah.
It's
So.
a combination of that. In 2018 and 2019, he made arrangements for us. So 2018 was a pretty big group of us. It was like 6, 8 of us that started.
2018?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 of us finished.
Okay.
And then
That was the first time you did this route?
that was the first time I did this one.
That's the first time he had it. People do this route?
2016 was the
Okay,
first
that
time
was
we
the
did
first.
it.
Okay.
Very few people finished it. They were trying to push hard.
Yeah.
That was a pretty tough year.
And there was weather.
A bunch of people did 2017 route.
Yeah.
The same route. So he started doing the same route every year.
Yeah.
2016.
Now, one year he went north of Gainesville and north of Lindsay around Marysville, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been following it that long. I think I heard someone say that.
No.
Okay.
No, we went through here every year. So
Okay. All right.
only 2 times it was different. It was 2014 and 15.
Yeah.
I think he modified the route for 2015 a little bit. 2016. 2 paths. Careful trail.
Careful here.
Careful trail with a 2 path. It's a scenic drive from a short section. We have a tunnel. It's an old tunnel with bats.
Oh, a tunnel with bats? Where's that?
It's past Capra Canyon.
Oh, okay.
Past
Yeah.
Kitaki, I don't know what it's pronounced.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they have this old railroad. It's overgrown with lots of plants, and most plants in West Texas have thorns. So it's like you get a flat for short end.
Yeah.
And everybody got a flat there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like 5 thorns on my tire.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I haven't done yet is run tubeless.
Those are only tubeless in your either. I was running like you.
Yeah.
I had to set up like you have. Like
Well, I've got tubes.
Hotel.
Yeah, I've got tubes in there.
Yeah. Very similar bike to yours, except mine was black.
Okay.
Yeah, very hardtail, just like yours.
Yeah.
Yours is it on 3x9?
It's 3x9 Trek Marlin 7,
Okay.
2018 or 19 model.
Very similar. The bike I had was kind of like that.
Okay.
I had also 3x9, very, very similar bike.
All right.
Black.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what I was saying.
You got a lot of thorns. Tubeless.
Wasn't a good experience there. So I took that out and made some changes in 2015 and then finally solidified around in 2016. I remember the first year with these red roads that introduced the red roads and all that.
Okay.
That's a really nice part of that.
Now these rail trails you're talking about, are they east or west of here?
Well, part of the, we still using Northern Section Trail that we got that runs through Claris. First they used some of it.
Okay.
And Ned, aka Northern Section Trail, aka Ned, turns south to Farmersville.
Yeah.
It's an old road trail.
Okay.
It's overgrown in places, but there's no trails on it.
Yeah.
And the Capcom Trailway starts in west of Childers.
Yeah.
In a town called Esteline. And it goes about 30, 40 miles. I don't know.
Is that the one where the bats are?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it used to be part of the first, it wasn't the first rat.
Yeah.
Then he took it out, and now the course goes differently. It goes to the area called the Red Roads. It's also bad, that's going. It's very scenic, very pretty area. Very, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody loves red roads. But what?
It's a red clay.
It's a red clay. Okay, so when the rain hits it, it turns to clay.
It turns
see how you handle these. Oh, you stay on the road, okay. All right, all right. I don't know. I don't know what their problem was.
Looks like a pump.
Yeah, I thought, but it's something else. I don't know what it is.
Perhaps he thought he was.
You were within your rights to do exactly what you did, so.
Yeah, it was green light.
Yeah. I got that on tape. He was in the wrong. Okay. Yeah, that's a hardware store.
Get some bungee cords.
Okay.
I left my bungee in the.
Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Oh, are they not? Are they closed?
I
No, they're
there
open.
last year. I got a little wrench.
Oh yeah, I know these
Yeah.
people there.
But so I remember it was here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them for bungee cord.
Yep. Yeah, they'll hook you up if they've got it. TLC hardware. I'll go on in here with him and help him figure out his issue. Of course, I'm going to take my bike right in the front door. Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it right here. Nah, I ought to take it with me. That's what I'll do.
They did have the one I wanted.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
nasty rubber one.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna. The load is fine. I was just I left it in a hotel and then it was too late for me to turn back,
yeah. What do you need the bungee cord for?
just to stabilize the load a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would give you this one, but it holds my leg on.
No. Keep it. That's more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, it was nice riding with you.
Yeah.
Are
nice.
you continuing further up?
Yeah. I may try to follow you a little longer.
Yeah.
if
Well,
that's all right.
I'm planning to stop somewhere to eat.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'm gonna probably go back to the direction I came for a little
Okay,
while.
okay.
Maybe run into the guy behind you.
All right. Yeah. Check. Go give.
Let me get
Go
through
pay
this.
him some company.
Okay.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
His name is
yeah.
Matt. Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt, and he's a great guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, it was nice riding with you. It's good to have some company for a little while.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
And,
Nice riding with
thank
you too. All right.
And I'll check out the video.
Okay. I'll try to make it a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You take care. Be safe,
Thanks.
especially in this town.
Oh yeah, that sounds crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't like bicyclists.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I try to change that, but no, they're the way they are. So we'll see you later. Good luck. All right. So I'm going to check the beacon. There he goes. I'm going to see where everybody else is on this route right now. All right, so I've had a little time to think about it. I decided I'm just going to go on. I'm going to go on the rat route. I'm going to go continue on through Gainesville. Peter can get his food. Whatever people want to do, they can do, but I don't want to go back just because once I go through Gainesville traffic once, I don't want to do it again. And so I'm going to just go on, and then these guys may catch up with me again. Peter may pass me again, and then these other guys may pass me again. I don't know. But I'm going to go on through Gainesville, continue on the rat route until I get tired, and then when I turn around, maybe I'll pass some people. I may try to turn around and ride with them for a little bit, but I'm not going to backtrack what I just did again. I've already done it twice. going there and coming back. This traffic, just the reason I like gravel is I don't have to deal with traffic like what they've got here in town, what we've got to deal with. So I'm gonna go on through town. So right now I'm on a hill in South Ridge, just north of Lindsay. And so it looks like Peter is still eating lunch in Gainesville, and he's waiting on Golson, G-H-O-L-S-O-N, Golson. So these are the second and third place guys in the rat right now. And Golson, I intended originally, the last time I saw Peter, to go back and meet up with Golson, accompany him into Gainesville, but it looks like he's going to meet up with Peter, and he stopped for a while in Oak Ridge. I'm guessing that's where he ate lunch. And so I'm out in front of both of them, and I'm about to go into Lindsay and head towards Myra. And so at some point either they will catch up with me or I'll turn around and meet up with them. They maybe they're going to ride together, I don't know, but they're really close to each other right now, and it looks to me like they're going to meet up. So we'll get a chance to see both of them. So today we may ultimately get to see Hollinsworth too. Hollinsworth has made it through Whitesboro, so Peter's the only one we've actually met so far. We may get to meet all three of them before my ride today is over. Because what I'm going to do, I'm on the rat route west of Gainesville. They're chasing me, and eventually I'm just going to turn around and backtrack my own backtrack back to Gainesville. So I'm going to wait until they, at least two of them, leave Gainesville before I backtrack. I think I want to wait till all three of them make it through Gainesville before I start backtracking. I just haven't decided yet. It's a beautiful day to ride, and I've got plenty of electrolytes and water, and got some protein bars, so I'm good to do a long ride today. So I may go all the way to Munster. I just haven't decided yet. Now we're in Lindsay, right by this church and schools. So we're still out in front of the rat riders, all but one of them. Got the first guy way out in front of us, second and third together. How are y'all doing? Good. Together in Gainesville. And they're going to catch up with us for sure today. Either that or we're going to turn around and head back and meet up with those two for sure. Like the football team is doing football practice right now. Lindsay Knights, you can see them over there in the weight room. The door's open. They're practicing football, lifting weights, getting strong for their next football game. Oh, hey. I didn't want to go back through all that traffic in that intersection. I didn't want to go back through that intersection and traffic, so I just kind of plan to do my daily ride up and down your rat route today.
Okay. So you didn't go back?
No, I didn't. I just decided, you know, I'm going to go this way anyway, and I can meet him on the way back when I go back to Gainesville, because that's where I live. gonna keep going on this route for a while.
Yeah, it's a good route. Yeah, there's more gravel on this side.
Yeah.
Once you pass Gainesville, there's more gravel.
Yeah, I didn't want to go through.
Almost all gravel past Gainesville. Until we pass Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first half is well made. There was only like 30 miles of gravel in the first half. And we count all the way to Lindsay, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's best to just watch for traffic on that pavement.
Yeah, the traffic in Gainesville was nuts.
Yeah. Well, it was lunchtime, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a quick service at Taco Bell.
Good. Hopefully that sits with you well.
Huh?
Hopefully that sits with you well. It doesn't churn up your stomach.
Well, I have certain meals I like.
Yeah.
One is the quesadilla. It's just
Taco Bell,
chicken.
lunch of champions. Chicken?
Just
Yeah.
cheese and chicken.
Okay.
So it's not bad, you know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we go to Taco Casa more often than Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell too.
Yeah.
Usually get a taco salad or a taco.
There was Taco Bueno there. I wanted to stop there, but it was closed.
Oh, okay.
They had
Yeah.
some issues.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch where it was, but
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. That was fairly new because I don't remember that in the past.
Okay.
I ate at a Taco Bell before.
Yeah.
They had a low calorie Gatorade.
Yeah.
Refill that and some water. See, the good thing is when you buy a meal,
Yeah.
comes with a drink and you can refill whatever.
Oh yeah, there's no
Gas
limit on how
station,
much you.
they charge you for ice, for drink.
Yeah, yeah.
It actually ends up being more.
Okay. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to start with Taco Bell yesterday too, but it was a little off route. I'm like, I'm just gonna follow. And that was in Bonham yesterday.
Yeah.
The gas station. And
Yeah.
it was a nice one because they had a little dining area. And they have fajita tacos. They were really good.
That's great. It's got to be a challenge to find, especially the further you get out there from civilization, to get good nutrition.
Yeah,
Good.
I personally am not a big fan of those also burritos. Some people like them.
Yeah.
And for someone to drink they are, I don't like them. But I'll eat them if there's nothing else.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, all stuff has limited selection. I like their barbecue sauce. That's always they have it.
Yeah.
You can't mess it up really. Just a sandwich and barbecue. I don't like that fried crust of their burritos.
Okay.
I like just regular tortilla.
Yeah.
And the area around Bonham has a lot of these, they call it quick check gas stations. Everybody they own a lot of gas stations there. And they always have the tacos and that's nice.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've done this enough. I know which one has which. Because I remember it was my second year. I pulled into some gas station, didn't like there. They didn't have any food, and they were kind of mean to me.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yeah.
"You get back outside," and some other places let me take it inside. I had my lock, but it's strong.
Yeah, I like to take my bike in too, inside everywhere I go, because it's a federally protected mobility device for me with my disability.
Good using it, but that's great that you're riding, you know, with the steady leg and all.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. The first 6 years or 7 years after I lost my leg, you know, the doctors said, forget it.
But if you don't mind me asking.
I was riding a horse, and I got bucked off the horse, and my foot got caught in the stirrup of the saddle, and it drugged me and bucked, and it twisted my knee and broke it. And so it came out. Luckily I didn't get killed, you know, but because a lot of people die when that happens to them.
Wow.
But I came out, and then when the doctor operated on it, I got a hospital acquired infection.
Oh no.
Yeah, but then the doctor was very arrogant. He said it was not infected when it was.
Oh.
I should have gone to a better, more accredited hospital.
Wow.
But the infection was in there too long, and it ate up bone.
Oh my God.
And so I fought for a little over a year to try to save the leg.
Yeah.
And then we cut it off. And then after 6 more months, I started walking.
Yeah.
And then after 2 years after I lost the leg, I got a running blade. And then 7 years after, I figured out how to ride a bike.
Wow.
because they told me I couldn't ever ride a bike.
Yeah.
But I could.
Awesome. Yeah, because I see yours is pretty high.
Yeah, well, it's no, it's not that high. I mean, it's through the knee.
Okay.
But so I had to.
So you amputated above the knee?
Just above the knee. Yes, the knee joint is gone. So I made this artificial leg.
Oh wow.
I learned how to make them myself, and
wow.
And this
awesome. Dude.
Well, this knee joint is a gate hinge that I bought off of eBay.
Wow.
I mean Amazon.
Wow.
So I bought a pair of gate hinges for $120.
Dude, incredible.
Made two Viking knee legs. So.
Very inspiring.
Thank you. Well, these the bearings that I put in this leg, they cost $3.
Wow.
And they've lasted over 10,000 miles.
Wow.
Haven't even changed out the bearings yet. So. But yeah, horse riding accident followed by hospital-acquired infection. Is that a cyclist up ahead of us?
Yes.
It may be. Okay.
He's going towards us.
Towards us. Okay. The guys out here, it may be a guy named Alan Trammell.
Yeah, people ride these roads a lot.
Yeah.
It's a popular area also for people from VFW to come.
Oh yeah.
It's not too far from Denton.
Yeah.
It's like less than an hour.
Yeah.
For me, it's far because I live on the south side of VFW Metroplex.
Yeah.
Arlington.
Yeah, I see where your rides generally are in Mansfield area.
Yeah. So usually I ride Cedar Hill, Mansfield, Venus, and Burleson. Burleson is awesome. As far as the country roads, everything's paved.
Yeah.
Some of them are really nice.
Okay.
If I wanted to gravel, I have to go more south.
All right.
So there is someone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's Alan Trammell. How's it going, Alan? Well, he lives back there on the pavement. He rides, and there's another guy, Jeff Langley, who's a Baptist priest in Gainesville, preacher. He rides this road a lot.
Anyway, so
yeah.
So where was I? Anyway, so
Just telling you about my artificial leg, I guess, how I made it. Then something.
Yeah.
You're saying something. Yeah. But anyways, they told me I would never be able to ride, and so when I figured it out, I realized, oh my gosh, this is better than, you know, the quality of walking was way worse. Quality of running was way worse. Quality of cycling is just as good. It's just
it's less impact sport on your legs.
I don't have the power on that right side like I would, obviously, but
you know, you still ride.
Yeah, I have fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, well,
for me,
I'm competitive too, though. I want to do my best, but
I'm just doing it for experience. Yeah, me too. Where my goal is,
you
try to finish every day before it gets dark or just a little bit after.
Yeah.
Today is going to be a little challenge, but I think I can pull that in.
Yeah.
Around 7:30 at the latest.
Okay.
And hopefully travel. Yeah. Because some of those areas after dark, especially the descent to Henrietta.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Yep.
It's a little loose.
Yeah.
Loose gravel there.
Yeah, some of these potholes are shadowy enough in the daylight.
It's good. But the road, if you go further west, that section, the last 15 miles towards Henrietta, it's kind of a less maintained.
Yeah.
It's minimum maintenance road.
Yeah, now I did a hot. Okay. Yeah, I did a Huddard and Hill ride in 2000.
Oh yeah, they have the Grava Fuego.
Yeah, Grava de Fuego. I did the 67-mile Grava de Fuego in Clay County, and that was rough, washboarded out roads with gravel that was just
this year,
very sandy.
This year, last year.
You know, my mom died, right?
Oh, okay.
She was real struggling with cancer, and she died 3 days after that event. And I was taking care of her, and I canceled, but they gave me a deferment until next year because of my situation. What?
You just wanted to do it.
What's that? Oh, I did it in 2019. I did.
Oh, okay, that was the first time I did it.
Yeah, you did it in 2019 too. Okay.
No, 2019 I was in Colorado. I couldn't do it.
Okay. That was the first year they did it, and I
did the double.
I did the double. Yeah, I did 168 miles total, which the 100 mile and then the 67.
Yeah. Well,
but
I stretched it that day. I stretched it 200. I did
okay.
finish my century.
Oh, you did it last year, didn't you?
No, this year.
Oh, this year. Okay.
Yeah. Last year they didn't have it because of COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So,
all right.
I was signed up, but they were offering refunds. They said, "Oh, you can do it virtually." I'm like, "Virtually doesn't count, you know?"
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I can do it by myself without paying somebody to do it virtually.
Exactly. so then it's about the experience of being there.
Yeah.
So anyway, after that, so this year I came in and did the regular ride.
Yeah.
I was happy. My goal was to do it on the 6th. I did that.
Yeah.
I finished, got my food, went back.
Yeah.
Went back to YMCA.
Yeah.
Bikes.
Yeah.
Loaded the gravel bike.
Yeah.
And went to do the short loop, the 40. But I didn't start where the start is, but I started further out.
Yeah.
Where the gravel starts.
Yeah.
I drove out a little bit, a couple miles.
Yeah.
And it was about 32 miles, 33, just enough to give me 200.
You know, now that you mentioned that, I do recall seeing that and thinking, wow, he
so
did some extra, like 168 wasn't enough.
168 and plus 32.
Yeah. Okay.
So pretty much, and then I finished, and then prepped my bike, did a short break, ate a little bit, and then prepped the bike for the night ride. We started at 7.
Yeah. Yeah, that night ride was
It was really nice.
it was really washboarded out when I did it. It was just real bumpy.
It was good, yeah.
But
yeah.
not as
some loose gravel there too.
but I actually finished. I was the last person to finish before the cutoff time.
Oh, okay, nice.
I think I did it at 1:51 and cutoff was at 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So I did it 1:51, and then a lot of people took wrong turns and came in after too.
Yeah, they have it marked this year.
Oh, they did? Okay. All right.
Although they said there was going to be no markings,
Yeah.
but they put them in.
You never know if kids are going to remove those, just
Yeah.
playing pranks
I
on
had
people.
the route on my GPS, so
Yeah.
it wasn't a problem.
Well, that was before I knew how to use GPS. And so I almost took a wrong turn following all these guys that took a wrong turn, but
Yeah.
I pulled out my cell phone out of my saddlebag, stopped, and fiddling with my phone, and then one of the race coordinators pulled up and he said, "Hey, you go that way, you don't follow them." And I was like, "Oh, good, okay." So that was lucky.
Yeah, they had pretty good support. They had, I think, 2 or 3 aid stations along the way.
Yeah.
I stopped at halfway. I didn't stop at all of them.
Now I want to ask you about the dirty cans. Have you ever done the dirty cans at 200?
Once.
Twice, okay. I signed up for that.
Nice. Man,
Well-
you'd be the first male prosthetic finisher.
Well, I don't know. What?
Finish. We'll root for you, but listen,
I don't know.
Very hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask you about. I don't want to get
Very,
too excited.
very, some of the sections of gravel are almost like single track.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this bike actually will be good for you.
The one I've got or your bike? When you
bike.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, you have like this.
I've got a suspension post in the back, a thud buster.
And then you have this really, as I said, minimum maintenance road. They call them MMR.
Yeah,
What functionados, they're MMR anyway.
yeah,
So lots of those MMRs
yeah.
and some really steep hills.
Okay.
So,
I signed up in
are
2020.
you able to walk in that?
Yes, I can
Okay,
take.
good.
Like
Because you may end up
windmill.
pushing your bike. I rode with a girl for a while. She followed me for like maybe 30 miles or so, and she had a prosthetic leg too.
Okay.
She was the only prosthetic leg finisher of the DK, aka I'm on gravel, it's called that. It's also the weekend.
Oh, you mean she did the 200?
She finished the 200, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But her leg
Below
was
the knee.
longer.
Yeah.
She had the knee,
Yep.
she had the lower part of her leg missing.
Yeah.
So she had, what she had, it's kind of interesting, so let's go this way. She had a,
I don't know which way you go on the.
this way.
Okay. I mean, I basically know, but I didn't know if you take this road or that
She
road.
had like just like a rod coming from her, from the bottom of her leg.
Yeah, without a shoe on it.
Without a shoe and just
Yeah.
a clip.
Yeah, that's what everybody does.
That was very tricky though because
Yeah, you can't walk across the mud.
She kind of low,
Yeah.
and she rode it off. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe there were some creek crossings there that were very sketchy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I get off
this
it.
bike you can ride it.
Yeah.
The gravel bike, they were a little sketchy. So,
yeah, you know, I signed up in 2020 and then COVID came, they canceled it.
yeah,
And
but
then
they should have
they
given you the deferral.
They did, but then they allowed me. I was gonna do it, but then I forgot what happened. Something happened, and they said they would give me a deferral to 2022. So
Okay, they gave you another one?
yeah, I took it.
Cool, yeah.
So they went north. I think they're gonna go south next year.
I don't know.
So
It was very similar course in 2019.
okay.
It was just that bit longer.
All right. Well, I saw you did this ride in preparation for it, north, out of 4 Hour Ranch. Y'all did a 24-hour ride.
That was crazy.
And
It was Kevin's idea.
you know, I actually the next weekend or the few days, like the next day, I went out there and did that course, the 60-mile loop. Now I can see your tracks. You know, it obviously been muddy.
They did that twice, once in each direction.
So yeah.
They did this little crazy loop that Kevin put together.
But I thought, you know, if they,
Boston up and down, it was brutal.
I thought, is DK this bad as far as the hills, or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
worse? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna blow you. Sweet talk you. No, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is hard. So,
Yeah.
but definitely doable.
Yeah.
Just, you know, keep your pace. And I don't know if you have a support person. Not, I would take their support crew.
Yeah. You know, I paid for that.
$80, but
Yeah. Yeah, I paid for that, and then they refunded it in 2020.
Yes, because what they do, you have to purchase that again. That's what I had to do.
All right.
So once the registration opens,
Yeah.
which will be sometimes, I don't know, January,
Yeah.
then what they will do, actually, they might actually send you a link earlier because they sent me a link like in November last year,
Yeah.
for this year.
Okay.
So what they do, so you just purchase the crew with that.
All right.
They send you, they give you a coupon, or the fee will be waived, and you just pay for the crew.
All right.
So yeah, it's another
Yeah.
$80. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the way they
That's what I
have
did,
it,
80
you have to purchase it that year, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
some kind of a technicality they have in their system.
Well, things have changed. I mean, when I signed up, they were like, "Yeah, you have to buy the crew; it's mandatory." But then they let their race coordinator go, and I don't know. I guess it's still a good idea.
Well, you have to have extraction crew. So you
Okay.
either have to have your own people
Yeah.
that will take you out if something happens.
Or you pay somebody. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or you have to buy their crew. So
Yeah.
you have those two options. But you have to, I don't know how you prove your own crew, you just have to check in. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'll get an
the thing about their support is they will take your drop bags, you can put whatever you want in there.
Okay.
And they have food. They have like Subway sandwiches.
They're not gonna
It's a
throw.
little expensive, I agree.
Oh yeah.
But they give you support.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. You gotta have support unless you want to carry
keep their
20
end of the
protein bars.
bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my buddy Matt, he's behind me. We were together this morning a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
Gosselin or Goss?
So he was
Okay.
expecting too much. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna wash my bike and lube it and all," and they didn't do that. And he
Oh.
was like, "Oh, that sucks." Well, dude, you're expecting too much.
Yeah. Just get a water hose and wash it off in
no,
somebody's
but-
front yard.
But yeah, well, some races do it for you,
Yeah.
but it's more like a courtesy.
Yeah.
And
Well, I guess if it's real muddy at DK, they might. But
yeah. Well, I don't think it's viable for them
yeah.
because they have so many people passing through.
Yeah.
They only have a limited number of people that support. They
Yeah.
won't be able to do that.
Yeah, you know, that's the deal with gravel races, that the support is more minimal. And that was something with the gravel de fuego. By the time I made it,
They will have like stuff. They will have a crew. They will help you refill your bottles or your camelback.
well, they were out of water in Byers,
Right,
Texas when I.
So they do that,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch my bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know somewhere they had some kids volunteering for it. Was it Washita Challenge? I guess, yeah, Washita Challenge in Arkansas.
Okay.
They have these kids, because it's near a local school, it's a small town,
Yeah.
They run this mountain bike race there, like the challenge. And then those kids, they go to school there, they come and volunteer there with your bike.
Yeah.
It's fine because it's you know, it's something there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they took my bike and washed it. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, that's great. So at the Grava de Fuego in 2019, they were out of water, and so I had to go knocking on people's doors at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock at night. And so I filled mine with a water hose in somebody's yard, but they said, you know, I was kind of running behind, you know, at the end of, I was at the end of the pack, and they said, well, we got to wait for them to get here from Wichita Falls with the water. So I was like, I can't wait that long. I'm going 10 miles an hour, so I got the water.
That's what counts.
Carried an electrolyte mix to put in it, and so it worked out. But yeah, that DK, I signed up for it after I did that race and planned on doing it the next spring, and then COVID hit, so it's been put off so long. But those hills over there is where I'll be training for that.
That's a good area.
Yeah.
There are a couple of times with DK that are very steep.
What about like you know, Windmill Hill, right? By
Kind of
four.
like that, yeah.
They're like that, sort of.
Yeah.
Worse than that, maybe.
Well,
longer. It's just different.
There is one climb that particular called Little Egypt.
Yeah.
Little Egypt is about as steep as Windmill, but they throw in more loose rocks for a measure and tricky line up top.
Oh.
So yeah, walk the top of Little Egypt. Most people walk it.
I will.
Yeah, a Windmill is steep.
Yeah.
But it's a nice smooth gravel.
Yep.
So you just don't have to worry about it. Just pedal your bike.
Yeah.
And endure the pain.
Yeah.
You know.
There you've got fist-sized chunks of gravel, huh?
There you have like big rocks, not chunks of gravel.
Rocks. Okay.
And it's almost like a single track.
Yeah.
It's wider. It's like a dirt road with rocks and ruts.
All right.
Yeah. And they have a lot of that along, but that one in particular, it's about halfway, well, mile 95-ish.
Yeah.
And it's called Little Egypt. And you will see they have a sign there.
Yeah.
Okay. When you see Little Egypt,
you'd be prepared.
Prepare for a big climb. It starts a little downhill, kind of to lure you in, and then it starts gradually going up. And then you're like, oh, this is not bad. And then the top is like pitch steep and super rocky. Some people make it. The girl apparently did, because she said, I lost her after the first aid station, after the first checkpoint, and I don't know what happened to her, but she fell a little behind me on pace.
Yeah.
But so I didn't see her.
All right.
I think she had her own crew and I went for the neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a mishap at the beginning.
Uh-oh.
For the first 2 miles, I had this little, on my saddlebag, I had my jacket strapped a little out, and it fell out. And it crashed around my cassette.
Now, what fell out of there?
Jacket.
Your jacket, okay.
Jacket. I really like it.
Yeah. You lost it? It's gone now?
And it wrapped around my cassette.
Okay, oh, yeah, ruined it.
It stopped my bike, of course.
Yeah, what?
And I just had to rip it off. It took a while. But everybody passed me because of the little incident. I was then playing catch up, and I was trying to hammer to get to the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
And I think I put too much energy into it because...
blew too many candles out.
And after mile 100, I started feeling it.
Okay.
And it was really hot. And then I wasn't able to move faster than like 10 to 12 miles an hour. I don't know what I did. But then I was able to recover after that. It was really hot. So,
yeah, that
was to make by midnight. I missed that by about 36 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm happy I'm finished.
Good. Yeah, I know that first day was real hot. It was up in the mid-90s.
Hot, yeah.
The heat index, maybe it was hotter.
It was hotter in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that year we had really mild summer. Before that, we didn't get the hot summer until August. And Kansas was hotter. I'm like, what the heck, you know?
Oh, Kansas was hotter than Texas?
Yeah.
When you did the DK? Oh my gosh,
This year,
yeah.
Because we had, remember this year,
temperature plays such a...
wet weather passing through. And it was much cooler,
Okay. Temperature plays such a huge factor.
Oh yeah, and your body, my body was used to like a little cooler.
Yeah.
Then you get the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody was telling me 2019 was hot, but I guess I was more acclimated to it because Texas was already hot too. So because I was running in the, I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt it was hotter this year than that year.
Okay.
That did it in 2019 and so
yeah.
I had it just subjective because of the mild temperatures we get in Texas.
Yeah, and humidity plays a big role.
Yeah, yeah. It's just how your body is when it's good.
Yeah.
If you ride in the heat for a while, you probably adjust.
Yep.
But if you don't, so that adjustment, I mean, I know always the first week of hot weather in summer is always the worst. Your body starts adjusting to the heat.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, that was the DK, aka unbound. Now they call it unbound.
Yeah, unbound. Yeah, for me it'll be a race against the cutoff time. I think it's about 10 mile an hour cutoff time.
Yes.
So
It's 21 hours.
yeah.
Start at 6 in the morning and finish by 3 a.m. the next day.
Yeah. All right.
But keep it steady and keep it fun. Yeah. If you don't get it in your head, then you have a long session. Okay, keep going.
Got a low water crossing right here.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Now on the left, they've got a kind of, if you walk up to those and push, you can actually walk through there and explore on the other side. I take my kids, we go back there exploring the creek looking for fossils sometimes. But yeah, we got this low water crossing.
Well, what happened in here, 2018, this was really hot.
Oh,
I remember.
all right.
And there were signs like Trolls Road, and we were like, oh, no biggie.
Yeah.
Come to this, I'm like, oh my gosh. We had to walk it, I had to carry bike across.
Yeah.
Luckily at that time I was in the stage race, so I wasn't too loaded.
Yep.
But still,
Yeah.
no, this was no problem.
Good. Good deal.
I think they improved it. It
Yeah.
was much worse back then.
All right. Well, I mean, it washes out. They have to put new rocks down there all the time.
Yeah.
One time I came across there and there was a big dead beaver
Wow.
and all these potholes, and I almost fell on that dead beaver. So,
Wow. But this time it was nice and smooth.
yeah, big
But
rocks.
this
But
bike is really good over that kind of stuff.
yeah, now your loft fork, how does it compare to a rock shock like this? I guess it acts a little differently?
Oh yeah, it's they optimize this for mostly gravel for small bumps.
Yeah.
So rock shock is good for absorbing bigger impact.
Yeah.
So you have to fine tune it for smaller.
Okay.
This is a completely different mechanism.
Yeah.
Mechanical based
Yep.
on
Yeah.
like resonance of those leaf springs, and
Yeah.
I don't quite understand the mechanics of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
it looks.
works. I
Yeah.
know that much. And it's really good over like washboard and that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Yeah. Can you put a fork like that on a bike like this, or does it specifically have to be on a loft bike?
You possibly can.
Yeah.
You would have to check how the geometry would maybe change the geometry a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would worry about.
Yeah.
But definitely go on the side and see it's really light, it's carbon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And if you only ride gravel or dirt roads and
Can it
stuff
take?
like dirty Kansas, it was great on.
Yeah. Can it take a big hit though? Like.
I wouldn't really try.
Yeah. This is more for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, big potholes I go around.
All right.
But it smooths out. Lots of times there was like some dicey stuff, and this fork handle is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because this bike descends really fast. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's very stable on descents.
Yeah.
Just go in the drops, and because it has little angled bars
Yeah.
that 65, 67.
What?
I'm measuring gravel distances.
Okay.
Doing my math.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna turn around
Okay.
and go back to Gainesville. I may ride with those other guys for a little while,
Yeah,
but
see if they are. Say hello to them from me.
okay, I will. It's great
All right,
seeing you.
It's great riding with you.
All right, good luck, good luck.
Thank you.
Safe travels. All right, so there he goes. We're gonna turn around and we'll probably run into these other two guys on the way back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our third place guy, number 3 guy is right in front of us. I interviewed the number 2 guy. The number 1 guy got away from me and I didn't interview him, but here's the number 3 guy, second guy that I've interviewed. I believe his name is Golson. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Let's look at it. Golson. G-H-O-L-S-O-N. He's a Rat 1000 rider going 1,000 miles across Texas. We're gonna see if he'll let us ride alongside him for a little while and interview him and see how his ride is going. I've never met him before, but that's what we're about to do. You're a Rat 1000 rider, aren't you? You mind if I ride alongside you for a little while?
Of course not.
Okay, I rode next to Peter for a while. My name's Aaron Smith.
Aaron and Matt. Good to meet you, Matt Golson.
Good to meet you, Matt.
Good to meet you too.
Golson.
Golson.
Okay, yeah.
Schmidt.
Golson Schmidt. Okay, so I've been following y'all's beacon and I met Peter east of Oak Ridge, and I rode with him. He stopped in Gainesville and I kept going out here, and then I met with him right actually at the top of this hill, and we kept going. But yeah, I'm gonna make a YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
If that's all right with you.
Oh, yeah.
You can be in it. Awesome.
Why not?
Awesome, and I'll share it on the Rat page.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just ride with you.
Let's do that.
All right, cool. So I'm missing my right leg above the knee, so I'm kind of slow. Uh-oh, you dropped your bottle. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Okay. I'm pretty fast. I'm not going to slow you down. I kept up with Peter. He was booking it. Okay, well.
Peter's ahead.
All right, all right.
Come here. Come here, you little sucker. I got a thing against trash. So
Yeah, I don't leave any trash out myself either.
on my regular rides,
Yeah.
I pick up trash.
That's nice. Yeah, I do.
Do an little Instagram every day on it. Just because.
Yeah, I don't think I could carry, no, I don't have enough space to carry everybody else's trash, but I definitely pick up all my own.
I find space. I talked to Dr. Seth Wood out of Stillwater. He does it. And I was like, if that guy can do it, and he
Yeah,
goes a lot farther than I do,
yeah,
I can do it. So it's not much. It's just I
yeah.
have like
Yeah, you
maybe,
just make a positive impact instead of a
I
negative.
have like an
Yeah.
hour, a mile and a half stretch by my house,
Yeah,
and it's like that's my stretch.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna keep it clean. So
that's awesome.
it's just give it back one way or the other.
Yeah, well,
All right, Aaron, let's give it a shot again.
all right.
Now you got that stick for the dogs?
Yeah, and climbing hills and starting. It helps me with several things, you know, because I'm missing my right leg above the knee, so I've got my foot strapped to the pedal, and it's a free swinging gate hinge knee joint. So when I put my feet down to stop, I go like that. You know, I've got
You need something.
left foot, right trekking pole. With dogs too, and then a real steep hill, I can go like this up the steep hill. So it helps give me a little thrust, a little added thrust. Yeah.
Overcome adversity. All the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, it took me, I didn't really have hope of riding a bike after I lost my leg, because I just was told by the doctors that just wouldn't be able to do it. So
It's easy for them to say no, isn't it?
yeah, you know, and I believed it, and so it was 7 years after I lost it in 2012. 7 years after that, I started actually figuring out how to do it, and now I do it all the time. It's really my best mobility device.
It's my best sanity,
Oh yeah, that's great. I love it. Love it.
even though doing this kind of stuff is a little thing fit.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to join y'all on this. I just can't get away long enough to be able to do this. I've got 4 kids and I live in Gainesville, and but eventually, you know, my hope is to be able to do this ride. I'd love to. 8 days. Yeah. Well, if you get a good headwind or tailwind. Right now, wind's great. It's good.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. It's not.
It's pretty stiff.
Yeah, it is a headwind right now. So I think there's maybe. Well, there was a bigger crosswind component, but yeah, now it is headwind. So.
I'm trying not to focus on that too much.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So how's your ride going so far? You're looking strong, like you're feeling good?
It's kind of, you can say that. It's like everything, you know.
Yeah.
Parabolic curve.
Yeah.
I don't get too excited when I'm feeling good. I don't get too low when I'm down. Try to be nice to myself.
Yeah.
Like that stop at the cemetery back there. It's really nice. St. Hodges Dolores has a very big tomb there.
Oh yeah, yeah, that cemetery in Lindsay. Yeah, I've been to I have some friends who are buried there. So yeah.
I leaned up against a little cliff there and finished last my soda water and had a beef jerky. And thought,
great.
You know, it's all right. Yeah.
Good.
It's a long way today.
Yeah.
Henrietta.
How far are y'all into the ride about, and how far is today's ride?
Today's ride's 140.
140 miles today.
We're here.
Several hundred miles. Y'all aren't halfway in. Y'all probably, I think, between 130.
Day 2 we're at 290. So.
Okay, 290 when
right
this morning
now we're
started.
at,
Yeah.
250.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
250 miles into the 1,000-mile ride. 350. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's ultimately going to be, what'd you say? How many? 200. How many for the first 2 days total? So 290 plus 140. That's where we'll be at this evening. All right. All right.
Yeah. Tomorrow, 124.
Yeah.
100. My relaxing days.
Yeah. Yeah, that rain came in last night. You know, I was afraid y'all were.
I was on the dam at the time.
Oh, okay. Well, I bet it was real windy on the dam.
Seriously was. It was grabbing my wheel and jerking it.
Okay. Man, yeah, that wind really picks up on the lake.
It was going kind of slow.
Yeah, those crosswinds can be the most dangerous kind of winds to deal with.
Pretty good sheets of wind, of rain there. So.
Yeah. Is the traffic okay for you in Gainesville?
Wasn't a problem. I live in Austin. So.
Oh, you live in Austin. All right. Yeah. Well, I couldn't wait to get out of Austin. I lived there 5 years, and man, when I got to move back here after college, I was really looking forward to not having to wait in lines and fight traffic.
I grew up in Houston. So.
Oh, okay. So you're used to it. Yeah.
I like Austin. Good riding there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just a runner when I was in Austin. I ran at the University of Texas as a track and field athlete, and I did a lot of running around Town Lake. Yeah, yeah.
Good place to pick up girls.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of pretty girls at Town Lake, that's for sure.
Peter stopped in Gainesville. Wow.
Yeah, he stopped at Taco, I think he said Taco Bueno. Not Taco Bell, not Taco Bell, not Taco Costa, is another taco place. I think it's Taco Bueno. Got a chicken taco.
Carry most of my food.
Yeah.
Almost out of it. So.
Yeah, you'll have to restock somewhere. He said that the further you go west, the harder it is to restock.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure what convenience stores you go past in Munster, but I know Munster's usually a pretty good place to.
I won't eat it until maybe Kona.
Okay.
I've got about 6 rice cakes here.
Yeah. You like Cliff Bars? Yeah, me neither. I ate them though, but they.
No, I like scratch back products.
Okay.
And Alan Graham put out a book on rice cakes,
Yeah.
portables.
Okay.
Which I highly recommend.
All right.
It's definitely got me to the fitness level of time.
Now you said rice cake portables?
Yeah, like sushi rice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I make them and
Yeah. So not sushi, but just the rice for sushi.
it's sushi rice.
Yeah, yeah.
Style rice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
This is peanut butter.
Okay. You put a peanut butter in it. All right.
Peanut butter,
Good.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
But this is peanut butter, bacon,
And rice.
maple syrup.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good energy fuel.
Looks like you just got water. So you're using that energy fuel with water?
This is the super fuel that they put out.
Okay. You got electrolytes in that.
This has electrolytes.
Good.
Super fuel is like a meal replacement. And for me, I have gastral issues.
Yeah.
It's too hot or too stressed, I can't eat.
All right.
And super fuel kind of acts like a trigger that allows me to eat more.
Good.
So yeah.
Good deal. Yeah, I hate those Cliff Bars, but I do eat them because they, when I start feeling like I'm cramping up and can't go any further, they
Yeah.
work for me.
Well,
I don't like the
there's a
taste.
science to it all.
Yeah.
How much you expend in energy,
Yeah.
how much you take in, and how much your body can process.
Yep.
You give it too much, it will expel it too soon.
Yeah.
You give it too little, it winds up making you bonk, or
Yeah.
like last year I did this ride, I didn't even get the bells because that heat exhaustion.
Okay.
I was off my food.
Yeah. Hotter last year and you were less balanced with your diet.
Oh, it was horrible. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're way past bells now.
I am. I was, that's why I didn't mind all the rain and going slow yesterday, just because I kind of told myself I'll be happy to get the venison on the end of day 2.
Okay.
I should have asked for a little bit more.
Should ask for a little more wind and rain?
You know, I should have asked for get there at a decent hour.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, when I hit the roads this morning, I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't muddy or anything. The ground really absorbed it. The roads really
These are good roads.
absorb. Yeah, they are. They are really good roads. You're in for some lower quality riding as far as the roads go.
I'm aware of what happens after Kona.
Okay, good. That's about as far as I ever go, no Kona. And maybe a little past no Kona, but I was telling Peter, I have done the Grava de Fuego, hotter than hell in Clay County, and so you're going to run
I
into.
did hotter than hell.
What's that?
I did hotter than hell.
Okay, yeah. Well, the Grava de Fuego was in 2019, the first year, and then canceled to 2020, and then this year they did it. So. But those gravel roads are.
Get off.
But he was saying the red dirt roads, if it rains, they'll turn to clay, and that'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
Major challenge.
Because that, I will ride it.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, you can only.
alternate out.
All right. Yeah, I'd probably.
But Kevin will take that call.
He'll know. Well, you're sitting in third place. The guy who was in first place, I actually was gonna talk to him, but when I got on the road in Gainesville, he was about a mile ahead of me, and so I decided just to go the other way and met up with Peter. In front of you, there's 2 people. You are number 3.
John.
I believe. There's, what's the last name of the guy in first place?
Sean.
Okay, well, unless there's somebody way up ahead that I didn't realize. Here's a motorcycle. Look out. Yeah. Now Rich, he had to pull out. This morning he pulled out. He had a mechanical problem. See, I'm keeping up with you on Spin History, and that's how I know on the Facebook page and stuff. The proverbial what?
Red lantern.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good for me, because I don't have the power to keep up with 100%. Somebody's 100% general. But I mean, even if you are 100%, when you're going this distance you got to pace yourself. So I'm not having to worry about that.
Yeah, whenever I start kind of wrapping my head around the numbers,
yeah,
where I want to be and what I want to do, I sort of have to tell myself to be quiet.
I won't talk about how far you gotta go. It's not far, it's just a journey that you're on. You've chosen to do a journey like I may ride every day in the same circle. You just decided not to go in a circle, decided to go straight.
Well, I don't quit well.
Yeah, you got a goal. Formed a goal. Yeah. The guy behind you was somewhere between Oak Ridge and Gainesville when last time I checked. Or maybe he was just east of Oak Ridge. I can't remember for sure. Yeah. Does anybody do bike packing on this trip as far as camping? I guess you do. Okay, so you camp.
I have it all here,
you got your tent?
I got a bitty sack.
Yeah, okay.
I need to stop anywhere I could.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but
yeah,
it's an option.
Yeah. I would guess for it's not unusual for someone to realize that they've just got to be on their own schedule out here and maybe not make it to a specific desk. Yeah, so. Yep. Have to be prepared for a night under the stars, huh?
Yeah, more if I reach that point, I'll probably finish it.
Okay.
That's what I did that. Short of bells, I Found a very nice farmer that let me
I'm gonna go this way. I already did this with Peter.
sleep on his lawn.
Okay.
I knew it was somewhere.
Yeah, did he let you use his water hose too? Great.
Very nice. Farmer Carl.
Farmer Crawl?
Carl.
Carl, okay.
I don't know his last name, but it,
Yeah. I'm related to the Crawls, that's why I thought you said Crawl.
hi,
Crawl.
I'm Carl.
All right.
Hi, Carl. Do you mind if I sleep on your lawn? Nope. Use all the water you want.
That's awesome. That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Picture of his property.
Oh no.
Dogs.
Let me honk at him. I don't want to blast your ear.
No, you don't
Okay.
have to.
All right.
Okay, I want to play.
All right.
Hey, doggy.
Now that one's a little.
Nah, I don't worry about it either.
All right.
That's all I do. Whistle at them.
All right.
Use 'em.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like dogs.
Good. I do too, but some of them they aren't as nice as those.
I have to get real close.
Yeah, some of them get
For
real
me to
close.
do anything drastic to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
pick one dog.
Yeah. Well, I always worry when they're in a big group and you don't know exactly how many are coming.
Yeah, and for you, you have balance issues.
Yeah, yeah. As an amputee, I think they look at me as like a weak prey.
Yeah, try whistling at them.
Well, I just say no
Yeah.
or back,
Hey, that kind
or I
of,
pull out the horn, and if they get right up on me, I'll use my trekking pole.
yeah. I find that kill them with kindness, they appreciate it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I try. The 90% of the time that works, but
But when it doesn't, yeah, be prepared.
you got to be ready for the worst case scenario.
So that's what I do. I whistle.
Yeah.
I say good dog. I
Yeah.
raced a dog for about a quarter mile.
Yeah, yeah. I've done that too.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then when I started to pass him up, he started barking at me. I said, well, it's not my fault. You walked too slow.
Yeah.
Do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, dogs aren't the biggest concern for me. It's people.
Yeah.
People who are texting or just mean-hearted people. Mean spirit.
We get a lot of those.
Yeah.
More popular. For sure. Some people think rolling coal is funny.
Who?
You know that whole rolling coal thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. When they blow that
Yeah,
diesel smoke at you. Yeah, called rolling coal. Yeah, you know, I've got my video camera. It goes 20. I mean, I've got a 10-hour battery on this thing, and so it goes 10 hours. And if I want to go 20 hours, I carry an extra battery, and I videotape everything. And so people have blown coal at me, and I'll put their license plate on that video and say, look, this person did, look what they did, and here's their license plate. So in my area, I've gotten a lot of it's improved a lot by just people who try to pretend like they're going to play chicken or hit you, or blowing coal. When I put the video on the internet and their friends see it in their license plate and they recognize their face, well, then they get a bunch of texts. There was a guy that came up behind me a few weeks ago just gunning his engine, and you could hear it, and he was swerving around, peeling out, and I just pulled over up in the gravel driveway and turned my head, and you could see what he was doing. As he came by, you could see the look on his face and his buddy's face, and I blew it up, you know, and showed everybody the video. Well, I didn't even know who he was, but a few hours after I posted that video, he sent me a message saying, I got 15 texts from friends, please take that down. I said, no, it stays up forever. I leave it up forever, but I didn't turn you into the police, so.
Well, this is halfway.
This is halfway?
I'm very excited for the day.
Okay, great, 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 great. Halfway.
Farther from Denison than I am Henrietta.
All right. Yeah, I need to do some mini rides that just where I can camp overnight.
Yeah, my bike shop puts on a lot.
Okay.
Those.
All right.
At least did before the COVID. We still do some.
Yeah.
We do a lot of state parks.
Okay.
Things like that. That was great.
All right.
And then yeah, just find a state park that's
Find a what?
find a state park that's not too far away.
Yeah, I think, did y'all stay at one last night? Denison?
Rich did, I think.
Okay. That's one, I think it's about 55 miles from my house.
So yeah, my bike shop, that's what we typically do is
Okay.
ride to a state park.
Pitch your tent?
Come back.
Okay. Yeah, I need to start doing that before I form a goal like this, you know, going 1,000 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, all right. This is second what?
It's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to be fun, yeah.
Make sure it's a light tent.
Yeah.
You like tents or baby sacks.
Yep.
I like my tent.
Yeah, that may be the way to go, a bivy sack.
Yeah, it all fits in here.
Just one person.
But the Big Agnes single person tent can fit in there too.
Okay.
Same size.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But there are plenty of other makers.
Now, when you're loaded down like that, how does it stress your body compared to when you're not loaded down?
Well, I mean hills.
It's a lot harder on the hills.
Harder.
Yeah. Okay. I've tried loading myself down and just practicing, and boy, maybe I was in too hilly of an area over there by those windmills, but it was really hard loaded down.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
The nice thing about Austin is you can kind of pick whether you want gentle hills or big hills.
Yeah. Now, is there good gravel around Austin? Okay.
Down south,
Yeah.
Lockhart area.
All right. Now, is that hub in the front, is that a charger hub or?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was, is it called a dynamo or dyna something?
Dynamo hub.
All right, that's really neat. So it effectively charges your phones and battery chargers for your phone. Awesome. Is that more effective than a solar?
It is.
Okay. How does it compare to a wall charger? Pretty much the same, or?
No.
No, not quite that
Not
good.
as fast.
All right.
Depends on how fast you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't like to charge at low speeds.
Okay. Well, down here is a low water crossing. It's down in those woods ahead of us. Be a little way up there, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's just big rocks, but the creek goes across the road. I mean, they're not fist size, or they're maybe small fist size rock. It's pretty smooth. You just gotta be ready for it. You wanna... you doing like Peter and telling your computer that you're on gravel versus pavement?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I charged out my
Okay.
Garmin.
All right.
I don't need to keep.
That beeping said it was full of charge. All right. All right. What's that?
I appreciate you taking the time to videotape.
Yeah. Well, I want to do this ride, and so I know there's other people who do too, and there really aren't that many people actually work up the nerve to really believe in themselves and do it, you know, find the way, you know, find the time and everything. So it's kind of cool you're out here in the middle of it and doing it.
I mean, that's the problem with a lot of goals set.
Yeah.
It's who you let know that you're going to do it. Because for me, it's embarrassing when I fail. You know, so it's kind of mental.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you don't try, you're never going to do it. And, you know, I didn't enjoy, you know, almost shooting myself to the hospital last year for heating loss. Oh, I didn't like going and farming Carl and saying, can I sleep on your lawn?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
you've got this goal and you're learning as you go and improvising and
the whole thing about
making it happen.
You know, sometimes you don't get beyond the barrier. Sometimes you find that key.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could do all the Mid-South rides this year.
Yeah.
The socially distant Mid-South.
Yeah, I paid attention to that online.
So I hopped in my car and I did them all.
Yeah, that was a mud fest this year, wasn't it?
Well,
or maybe that was last year, I don't know.
That was the first Mid-South I did.
Yeah.
And my good friend is a friend of Bobby Winkle.
Yeah, he's the race coordinator for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so Bobby was like, I helped him design the course in Austin, one of the 8. So he just put it out. I started thinking about it before that. I was like, wouldn't it be cool to do all of the Mid-South rides?
Yeah, yeah.
And,
all right. Careful here. So when you say all of the Mid-South rides, you mean like in one year, like in one weekend?
I did it 2 days.
And how many miles is that?
I mean, bike miles or?
Oh, is it running and biking?
No.
Okay. All right. I guess I mean bike miles then.
Most of them are like 100 or more.
Okay, yeah.
So, bike miles,
You did the longest race.
it was like 900 total miles.
Wait, 900 total miles? What do you mean?
It was like 8 different courses, 8 different cities.
Oh, so a series of races.
Right.
All right.
So I had to,
Put on by the same people that do the
it
Mid-South.
was incredibly socially distant Mid-South.
Okay, one race after another. Okay.
Yep.
So this year you did over 900 miles of racing before you started this race.
All 8,
All right.
5,000 miles of driving.
Oh, yeah,
So I would do the ride,
yeah,
throw the bike in the car,
yeah,
drive to the next city,
yep,
do it again, unsupported.
yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty intense. I wasn't sure I could do it,
Yeah, yeah, you learned a lot in this through the process though.
so I only told Bobby when I was halfway through that I was even doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must have been part of a very small handful of people to take on that many
No
challenges. You're the only one?
Only one.
The only one who did all 8 Mid-South challenges this year.
Yes.
Your first name?
Matt.
Matt. Matt and
Golson.
Golson. All right.
Yeah, if you look on the wrap,
Yeah,
it's spelled out.
Yep. I saw it 10 times. I just
Cool.
have bad memory for names.
Plenty of people I forget.
All right.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just, I was going to do it with my buddy, and he wasn't able to come. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway.
Go it alone. Yeah, that's what
Another,
most of my riding is, going it alone. You know, my training and riding.
Right.
These races are great too, though. But
I'm not really big in, I mean, I do races.
yeah, well, I mean, I consider this a race. It's a ride, but it's a race too.
I don't expect it.
It's called the Race Across Texas 1000, or maybe Ride Across Texas.
Yeah, it depends on your perspective.
Yep. Well, I probably ought to start heading back, and there's one other guy I may run into.
All right.
But I'm running low on electrolytes and stuff.
All right.
I probably ought to head back.
Well, like I said, I sure appreciate it. It was good to meet you. Take your time.
It's good to meet you too. Good luck to you. I hope you make it this year. Make it all the way. And
I had my doubts.
well,
But I
don't listen to them. Don't listen to.
That's it.
Don't listen to them. And well, I mean, if you've done so much racing that you know when if you have to fold them, then you can walk away and come back again. You'll have more opportunies. So you're taking care of your health. Just doing it's going to be good. Really good for your health. Yeah.
This sucker where it belongs. It lives here.
Yeah, I would like to be able to videotape the whole rat if I was doing it, but the challenge for me would be charging. You know, keeping all the batteries charged.
That's a lot of extra weight, a lot of extra.
Yeah, it is. It's extra weight.
I think that
I could probably make it 4 or 5 days.
maybe the way to do it would be electric bike it.
Well, yeah, maybe, but I've never ridden an electric bike, and as an amputee, it's a big feeling of accomplishment to be able to just do it with the power I have. But
I agree.
you're right. There's a guy I know who's got an electric bike, and he rides 20 miles an hour, and he's done more miles this year than I have, you know, and he's above the amputee like me, so he's on an electric bike. So may do that eventually, but for now, the exercise, you know, it's 100% my power, yeah, right now. So that's
all I got.
Big part of it too.
Guns for legs, yeah.
Yep. All right, well, safe travels.
Take care, friend.
You too. All right, bye-bye.
And you're gonna post it on the site?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm gonna make a YouTube video.
Good,
and I rode with Peter for a long time, and you for a while, and I may post it all, I don't know, but
all right, I'll look for it.
It's gonna take a while for me to edit it, like a few days probably, and then I'll post it. So all right, well, thank you.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye. Alrighty. We've interviewed 2 of the 3 guys who are in the front on the rat. They're over 300 miles into it. The Rat 1000, 1,000-mile race from Texarkana, Arkansas to Tucumcari, New Mexico. Goes right through Gainesville, Texas, Sherman, Munster, Lindsay, Oak Ridge. Stays on the gravel rural roads though. None of this traveling is on Highway 82. You may cross it a few times, but they're not just going to be going down Highway 82. It's going down the gravel roads. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see the 3rd person who we're going to interview. This man, his last name is Hollinsworth. Hollinsworth is sitting in 4th place in the rat on day 3 of the Rat 1000 right across Texas. 1,000-mile bicycle race from Texarkana, Arkansas to Tucumcari, New Mexico. We are currently between Lindsay and Myra. Lindsay, Texas and Myra. And I'm gonna see if they'll let us ride along with him for a little while, interview him, see how he's doing. Listen to what he has to say. If I can think of some good questions, then I'll ask him. Hollinsworth. I believe that's the correct way to say his last name. So. He's going pretty fast. I don't know if I can keep up with him. Is your name Hollinsworth?
Say again?
Is your last name Hollinsworth?
It is.
I'm Aaron Smith. Can I ride with you for a while you're on your Rat 1000? I've been following your beacon. I rode with Peter and Golson. Rode with those two.
How far up are they?
Oh, they're probably past Munster. Both of them. One of them. They're actually, the distance between them is about the same as the distance between you and Golson. So
okay.
The distance between Golson and Peter
yeah.
is the same as the distance between. Actually, you may be a little closer to Golson than Golson is to Peter.
I took a wrong turn this morning, and I was trying to get on the course. I think I went halfway to South Padre Island.
Well, I've been following this race for years, and I live in Gainesville, so I decided to get out and see if I could go up and down the portion of the route while y'all were riding. And the first place guy, right when I intersected with the route, he was already a mile in front of me, so I just decided to go back west of Oak Ridge. East of Oak Ridge, I ran into Peter and then followed him way up there, and then came back and met the other guy, and then I've just met you. So
awesome.
I just wanted to. I've got a YouTube channel. And I was hoping to make a video just riding with you and see how your race is going.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. Tell me
awesome.
Your name again.
Aaron Smith.
Aaron.
Aaron
nice
Smith.
To meet you, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that was weird seeing a bike coming toward me. I go, well, something's going on.
Yeah, I don't want to slow you down. We can talk while you're riding.
No worries, man. What's your is it a biking channel?
Oh, well, I got into biking. You know, I lost my right leg above the knee. In 2012, and then it took 7 years before I realized I could ride a bike, and so I've been riding ever since, you know, the last few years.
Yeah.
And started following this, you know, in Spinistry, and I just have a YouTube channel we call the Outdoor Smiths. Me and my kids will post all kinds of videos, but most of what I post are things that happen on bike rides, because I've decided to start videotaping I started videotaping out of caution, because somebody tried to hit me and broke my leg a year ago, and I decided to start videoing everything, and then I got so many things on video that I decided to.
You were on a road bike at the time, or?
I was on a gravel bike at night, and a guy, 71-year-old man from Arkansas, came at me head on without his headlights.
Oh boy.
And I think he was just coming to me like a moth to a light at night, and I don't know what his deal was, but he didn't have his shirt on or license plate. The car wasn't inspected or anything. And
did he stay after the wreck?
he tried to leave, but I appealed to his humanity and talked him into staying. Wow. But they let him go because he didn't physically hit me. I bailed into a ditch to avoid being hit.
Sure.
And so if I'd physically been hit, it would have been a different story. But I did break my leg, and the sheriff's deputy said, Aaron, he's saying that he was just riding by, you know, you fell, but he came at me head on in my lane. Like, I was as far over as I could be, and he came at me with the middle of his grill. So but the sheriff's deputy said, Aaron, you need to wear a GoPro and videotape. So I see you're doing that too.
Well, you know, it's interesting.
I keep mine on. It's got a battery that just goes and goes.
I just got this a day before the ride. I swear to goodness.
Okay, well, you don't know how to make your battery run for 10 hours non-stop like I do then.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so that's what I do, and if I run out of battery, I just put in a new, an auxiliary battery.
Cool. So you just have a big card and it keeps adding to it then?
Well, I delete most of them. Okay. I can't store it all. But I make videos out of dog attacks and virtual rides. I make virtual rides that'll, like, they may be 5 or 6 hours long that somebody can do on their stationary bike in an apartment somewhere in the city, you know. So.
Wow, that's a fascinating day you're having.
Well, y'all have an amazing goal to go 1,000 miles, and I've never actually had the chance to get out here and ride next to any of the people doing that.
Well, that's cool that you're doing it today. That's awesome.
It's a beautiful day.
So you could just look at the tracker and know about where to...
Yeah, I just looked at the tracker about 5 or 10 minutes before you popped up, and it showed you were just this side of Lindsay. So yeah, I had an idea. I was watching the horizon as I rode. Yeah.
So what do you do in Gainesville?
Oh, I have I raise cattle, and I have an art business where I sell I sell metal art. A lot of it's out of horseshoes, and
Nice.
it goes all over the country and world, really. Just stuff, custom names and gate, ranch names, and
Yeah.
all kinds of artwork out of metal, welded artwork. So
But it's,
allows me to be able to come out here on a Monday and
there you go.
ride with you.
An eye-opener to me to see the extent of the rural countryside and how
Yeah,
much population lives, not in cities.
yeah. Are you where?
I was in Dallas about 25 years, and
Okay,
right now I'm in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas.
all right.
So, but I've done single long day rides.
Yeah, this is your first multi-day ride.
It is.
All right.
So
I've never done a multi-day ride.
it's
I'm hoping to do it too eventually.
and you look like you got the stamina and the fitness for it.
Well, I've done some pretty long single day rides, pretty long ones. But yeah, I think it's an amazing goal, a really awesome goal. And
My
so,
biggest challenge right now is fatigue. We got
yeah,
riding with the second gentleman, the bearded gentleman.
yeah, Matt, Matt
Riding
Golson.
with Matt, last evening we got in late and we came through that thunderstorm
Yeah,
in Denison.
he was telling me that he was going over the dam. You were with him
Yeah,
when that storm hit?
yeah.
I bet the wind was really...
With this side pack, when the cross.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
got going off the road. Like
Did you-
a sail,
Yeah,
like having a road tire with
yeah,
road racing with it.
yeah, but it really caught that.
But he put a jacket on in the rain saying, I mean, it's completely dark. We're trying to just make it in to the hotel.
Yeah,
So we had about an hour of that heavy rain. And I thought, why should I get a jacket out, right? I mean, everything's totally dirty anyway. I said, but I knew if it was a cold front, precipitation got cold,
yeah,
you got that hypothermia thing. And
Yeah.
at first the rain was fine, and then it changed, and it went what felt like ice cold.
yeah, yeah. There was a cold front behind that
Oh,
line of showers.
And I didn't continue. I would have had to pull out the gear and put it on because by the time I got to the hotel, my hands and feet were both numb.
So that storm, you basically rode it out, and it all hit your body.
Yeah,
All that storm
I don't recommend that.
got drenched.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then, I was commenting, I don't know if you do any motorcycle stuff, but
I don't.
they have an event in Europe called the 6-Day Trials.
Yeah,
And basically, it's kind of like this. You got to go a certain amount per day. They time you
yeah,
cross country.
yeah,
Then any amount of time you're working on your bike, they count that against you. And then your sleep counts against you. So
yeah.
you get to pick and choose how you want to spend your time. So last night was 3.5 hours for me
All right.
of sleep, and that was on top of low amount to target.
That's not enough sleep. What time did you get into the hotel?
Probably shortly after 10.
Okay.
So
Just
then,
kind of wired from that experience.
well, between a shower and then a bath to get warmed up and then get something to eat,
Yeah.
and then you gotta clean. You gotta clean 2 kits.
Yep.
Then you gotta do some bike maintenance. And
Yeah.
you gotta charge all your electronics. It all
Yeah.
just adds up, and you gotta unpack and repack. And it looks easy, but
Yeah.
this packing stuff, it's kind of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
To get
the logistics of what you're doing is part of what I've just kind of blows my mind. How do you
well, Matt,
coordinate it all? So
I don't know if Matt mentioned it, but
you
you
said
and I both would like to do Tour Divide,
yeah.
and this is just a great sort of, hey, let's see what you got event, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you can do this, then
I don't
maybe
know,
you can. But if you can't do this, well, maybe you.
I don't know. I don't know that it's a real test.
Yeah.
It's not a Tour Divide test, but it's more tests than anything I've done so far.
Oh yeah, it would be for me too. Tour Divide's got a lot of climbing. Are you talking about the mountain bike route?
Yeah, the 3,000 Canada to Mexico deal.
Yeah, that.
And the target on that is, sub 30 days for the.
Yeah, yeah.
For the
Yeah, if you can adapt to the lifestyle of this, you could probably adapt to the lifestyle of that.
and you hit the right word. It really is like a lifestyle. Like on day 3, if I got enough sleep last night,
Yeah.
started later, I've done probably, well, to this point to where you met the guys here, I've done probably 25 more miles than they did
Yeah.
because of my loop.
Was that today?
Yeah,
Okay.
this morning.
All right.
So I got up at 5, left at 6:10,
Yeah.
and made a kind of a rookie mistake, I believe.
Yeah.
It's odd, you get used to
Yeah.
trusting your nav device,
Yeah.
which worked perfectly the last 2 days in terms of tracking the race course, right?
Yeah.
So you get thousands of directions of turn here, whatever. So you get pretty ingrained to that's what you do. So
Yeah.
on short sleep, there's a button to navigate to the course.
Yeah.
You're not on the course. So of course I hit that, and it's dark out. I'm running a headlight.
Yeah.
Not an area that I'm familiar with.
So this morning you started, it was still dark, and you kind of hit the wrong button on your navigation.
No, I actually hit the correct button.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, glitch or otherwise, it did not take me to the course. And so it's incumbent on me
Yeah.
to know, okay, this is taking too long. Well, when I first hit the button, it said, this will take a while to calculate. You're next to the course. Well,
Yeah.
that wasn't true. I wasn't that far, but I believed it. So, like I followed the previous 1,000 commands in the last 2 days,
Yeah.
I kept following it, right?
So he was giving you commands down a wrong course?
It was giving me, I was going to the southeast instead of to the southwest.
Oh.
I went down through Denison
Huh.
and then went east rather than west.
Was that a glitch in your program?
I
Or?
don't know,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's something to where
Yeah.
you just can't I have to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to figure that out. Maybe it.
And most guys, including Matt, he's more experienced than I am. He's got 2 backups. So he's got at least
Okay.
E-Trex 30, and in addition to his Garmin, and then
Yeah.
he's got GPS, bike by GPS on his phone, and I don't have either of those. So that's another thing I've learned. I need to have the backup.
Well, you're going to turn right here. I can tell I've done this twice already. This is our 3rd time. So
You're getting a heck of a
I can help you for a little. Yeah. Yeah, I am.
But yeah, Matt's an interesting guy. I didn't know him till
Yeah.
the last couple of days.
Yeah, he said he picks up some of the trash that he sees along the.
No, does he really?
Yeah, sometimes he'll even if it's not. I mean, he doesn't dump trash. He But he'll pick up other people's dump trash sometimes.
He works for the IRS above.
Oh, really?
Yeah, lives and works in Austin.
Oh, okay.
And never rode a bike until 5 years ago. He was a golfer.
Yeah.
And anyway, got the bug. And
Yeah.
you know, if you look at him, you wouldn't think necessarily Olympic athlete, but
Well,
guys like him, you don't want to underestimate.
yeah, yeah. He's
got
a goal in his head, and he's gonna
and he's able to
keep trying.
grind out watts.
Yeah, he's
over a long time.
yeah, he's done better. Last year he had to throw in the towel in Bells, Texas.
Yes.
So he said that he's going to, well, obviously he's much further than Bells already. He's feeling good. He's not in a rush. He's enjoying the process.
But yeah, we had kind of quite the forced camaraderie there last evening.
Yeah.
Between we ended up at US 75 highway and trying to find our hotel, and phones don't work well in the rain, and neither one of us had the address. It's not your great situation.
Yeah. Well, you're 3 days in and went an extra 25 miles, darn it.
Indeed. I think you go straight here.
Yeah, you do.
Cool. What town is called Myra?
This is Myra, Texas.
Cool.
Small town of Myra. There used to be a railroad track that came right through here a long time ago. I don't even know what it's called. Maybe it's the Katy Railroad, I don't know, but it went from east to west, and this building right here was right in front of the railroad.
Really?
Yeah.
So how far are those guys? Are they going to Henrietta? Is that their target?
Yeah, today their target is 140 miles. At least Matt's target is 140 miles. Peter, he said he was going to Henrietta too, so.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking a little less distance than that, but you may be right. Hey, I've got a question for you.
What's that?
One of my other challenges is on the charging things.
Yeah.
I have a battery to, power things. So low. But for whatever reason, my C cable, the one that you charge current model phones with, USB-C, is not functioning. Do you know of any place along here that maybe even a well-equipped grocery store or convenience store that might have one of those little for cables?
Munster would be the place.
Would it? Okay.
I think. I don't know, but I've always bought those things on Amazon, and or my wife has bought them for me, so
Right.
I don't know. But if a convenience store has them, it'd be Munster would be your next.
And where do they fit in
The route. Let me look at your route. I didn't go that far, so I didn't really
there? No worries.
look for sure. But there's several convenience stores in. Okay, yeah, you'll go right up to Munster, but you may have to go.
Yeah, it may not be on the route. I know that.
It looks like you'll make a T into Highway 82.
Okay.
And instead of you're supposed to go left, but you may have to go right for a little ways to find. There's several convenience stores on both sides of the road.
Good.
Will they have what you're looking for? I don't know.
I appreciate that info.
Yeah, because you won't. If you go left, you won't be able to access any of the convenience stores in Munster.
Okay.
Because you would if you stayed on 82, but you're going to go get back on gravel real fast. So You'll turn right, or you could go straight. There's actually some hardware stores. Let's see, it's not 5 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. So if you go straight down Main, you know, instead of turning right on 82, you go straight across.
Yep.
There's a Garrick's hardware store on the right, 2 or 3 blocks down. It's called Garrick's Hardware, and if they don't have it,
They got it.
yeah, I wouldn't. They'll know if they've got all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't think would be in a small town.
Right.
But yeah, Munster's your ticket. If you can't find it in Munster, I don't know.
Doing hotels. I heard him at the start talking about sleeping along the side of the road.
Oh yeah? You think he's camping?
I think at least some.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's doing it every night.
Yeah.
I think he was, I saw him, his sponsor is like a college cycling group, so he must be a recent grad.
Okay.
My guess.
All right. Yeah, I didn't, I probably, if I'd have caught up with him, I might not have been able to keep up with him. He might have been.
I suspect he's running on pretty high octane.
Yeah, so. He had already passed the courthouse in Gainesville when I got there. And I thought, you know, I better not chase him down. If he's a mile in front of me, then I'm probably just better off letting him go and seeing if I can run into some of y'all.
That's very cool. It is kind of bizarre to have someone come up to you, call you by name, and
oh yeah. Yeah, well, it's a shame, you know, doing
serve a ward or something, right?
Oh yeah, it's a shame though, because it's a 1,000-mile long race across Texas and all the little communities it goes through.
Yeah, you know, hopefully
it's just a neat goal, I think. So.
Hopefully Kevin can grow this event. I know COVID did it pretty good last year, or canceled, I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
it has all the hallmarks of a real cool thing, like you say, for towns to come through.
yeah, in my book, it's an epic journey.
Yeah. I feel like it is. It's only day 3.
Yeah.
How do you like that bike?
Oh, it's fine. I like it. It's one of those deals where if you've never had something better, I mean, it's the best bike I've ever had. So.
It's a good hardtail and good for gravel.
Yeah. I keep watching your leaf springs go up and down as you're riding there next to me, and it was like that with Peter too. That's pretty neat the way you can see those leaf springs absorb that shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like my suspension seat post too. It looks like you've got one of those.
What are you running?
I've got a Thudbuster.
Okay, yeah, they're all good, man.
Thudbuster LT.
They all take that whack out the spinal cord. So.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna get some miles in today, my friend.
Yeah. Yes, I am. I usually plan out a route, you know, like a big loop. This has been just straight line for me.
Sort of ad hoc, right?
Yeah, but just back and forth, straight line.
What would you guess if Henrietta is their destination? What do you think their arrival time would be?
I don't know. They're not racing. They're just kind of going at the pace we're going at right now. I mean,
yeah. No, I know they are. And Peter is actually capable of probably running with that guy in the front.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I I think this is his
Yeah.
5th year or something.
It is. It's his 5th one.
And he's fit as he can be.
Yeah. He may catch that first guy. You know, that first guy's got out strong, but Peter's got a lot of experience. And
yeah, he wants to, but I think Peter and
I asked him, I said, are you going for the record? And he's like, no, but I am going for some kind of personal record.
Okay. The 2 guys you met, they're driving back together from Cherry.
Okay.
So,
they don't want to get too far apart, I guess.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they're intentionally, but you know, there's 2 ways of doing it. They have the stage race, but they're not doing that, I think, for some reason. So there's the ITC that's supported, and then stage race, where you just go, you know, it's timed differently, basically. You don't get rewarded for stage deprivation.
Yeah.
Typically, yesterday, see what happened yesterday? Oh, yeah, day 2. I'd never ridden as many miles as I did on day 1, which is 157, I believe.
Really, the first day, 3 days ago or 2 days ago, you went 157 miles in one day?
Yeah, that put me seriously in the cellar, so much so that I didn't hear my 5 o'clock alarm.
Oh.
I woke up at 6.
Yeah, after a day like that, it's got to be hard to learn, okay, 100 more miles at least today.
The body just said, you know, what's up with this guy?
Yeah.
So I was last out of the gate, and then I reached Matt, and then we rode together for the rest of, you know, for probably half a day going into last night's storm.
Yeah.
So I was just hoping that I wasn't so far behind that maybe I couldn't ride in with Matt, but that's not going to happen today.
Yeah, when I was riding with Peter, he stopped to eat in Gainesville, and I was going to turn around, but then I thought, you know, I don't want to go through that traffic in those intersections again. Yeah. So I decided to just go up ahead, and then he finally caught up with me pretty close to where I met you, and then I rode with him until it turns into pavement up here, and then I turned around and I rode with the other guy, Matt, until we hit pavement, and I'm going to ride with you until we hit pavement up here.
Okay, cool.
And then we've got a low water crossing we're about to go across.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's right down here, the bottom of this hill. Well, it'll kind of level out and go around a curve, and then there's a low water crossing. So
you got water?
Yeah, there's water going across, kind of fist-sized rocks, but it's only 2 or 3 inches deep, so, but it's pretty wide. And you'll get your shoes wet if you have to stop and put your feet down, and you'll get your socks wet. So.
Funny, you know, probably noticed the mud on my shoes right now.
Yeah.
You won't believe where I got that. I'll tell you.
All right. What's that?
You're right.
Yeah, pretty big rock chunks. You don't want to hit it going too fast, but it's not too bad. Pretty smooth.
It's kind of picturesque.
Yeah.
I imagine when you got some water going through, that's a little different ballgame.
Yeah, Peter said that he came through here, I think maybe last year, and it was really high. He had to get off and walk, carry his bike over his head or something like that. I think it was last year, but he was telling me that.
Oh, so I'm on my escapades, my navigation escapades. I'm over on the wrong side of 75, US 75.
Yeah.
But I'm on the way back to get on course.
Yeah.
So
This morning.
So
Yeah.
it's light now. I cross back across on a bridge, the overpass, over 75.
Yeah.
Following directions to get 182 and wing my way out to Whitesville.
Yeah.
But so I just crossed 75, thinking life is looking up and figure out a way out of this. There's a big construction up ahead. Road closed, bridge out,
Oh no.
and I see nothing. I even did the detour and I didn't see any way to get back.
A lot of times when it says bridge out, the bridge isn't actually out,
Well,
but
in this case it was completely out.
it was
Right.
okay.
But then after doing the detour that didn't work,
Yeah.
I rode back to the construction area. They got cranes, huge amounts of dirt, the bridge is gone.
Yeah.
So I walked over the edge, this great big thing down there, and then back up and there's water and mud
Oh.
down there. And I thought,
So you walked across the creek? That's how you got mud on your
I
shoe? Okay.
walked it down this
Yeah.
embankment
Yeah.
and then back up the other side so I could stay on my navigation course.
All right.
That was the
That was the creek crossing adventure of the day, huh? Yeah.
it was my second. That's my second creek crossing.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're able to make it across. Sometimes there's like cliffs on the either side of the
Yes.
creek, and there's no way.
Yes.
Sometimes, but it's good. Good you're able to do that.
So is there any more? There was a guy, I think he started on a different day,
Yeah.
that's on the track, but I don't know. I didn't look at it last night.
Yeah, you know, all I could see was that beacon tracking thing that's on the Spinistry website, and he doesn't have a beacon if that's the case.
Oh, okay. So I saw it maybe 2 days ago,
Okay.
and it was on, so maybe it's off now, who knows?
Yeah, his beacon must be off,
Yeah.
because I checked that because Matt said the same thing, and I looked. I thought, well, maybe there's somebody way out there that I didn't see, and there's no beacon.
Huh.
So it looks like it's just you four to me that I can see in this area, and nobody out in front of you. And so you're
Okay.
sitting in fourth. And I've talked to three of y'all. So.
Well, man, it's been real. This is your turnaround spot, right?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks so much
Hey,
for talking with me.
enjoyed it, buddy.
Talking with me, and y'all have an awesome goal, and you're gonna achieve it. And if you don't, you got to know when to throw in the towel, and then walk away, and then try it again if something
True.
happens as far as just
I
your
wish I
muscles
could take-
pull or something.
Oh, I wonder if I
Cramp
can. I
up
want
too
to take
bad.
a picture of us.
That'd be
I can
awesome.
I can do it this way. My camera, like I said, I gotta get that cable. You know,
Okay.
it's funny, the basic stuff that comes up, right?
Yeah, is that a GoPro 10 or 8?
8,
Or, that's what
yeah.
mine is, a GoPro 8.
Let's see, so if I just go ahead and push.
But as you can, if you look on top of my helmet, I've Velcroed a charger on top of it, and it's plugged in. I bought a special lid, an aftermarket lid that
Oh, yeah.
covers the battery, and so you can put that in there and charge it as you
Oh,
ride.
very cool.
And so that the battery still has 100% charge on it.
Sweet,
So, yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Sweet.
But,
Well, listen, man, it was a great meeting you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your
Great
interest in
meeting
the
you too.
event.
Great meting you too.
And
So
hopefully we'll see you along the trail sometime
yeah,
down
best
the
of
road.
luck. Maybe some other year I'll be able to join y'all.
Hey,
But
that would be great. You know that
Yeah.
Facebook page is a good place to network. Or
oh yeah, I've
whatever.
learned so much. That's why I got this suspension seat post. But
Seriously.
I've got yeah, I've learned a lot just watching y'all's Facebook posts, and so
Well,
being able to get out here and actually ride alongside y'all for a while is just
Well,
amazing thing for me, and I appreciate it. And I've got 4 kids and a wife in school right now, so I just wouldn't be able to get out here and
no,
do
I
that, you know.
understand that.
But it's great to be able to ride with
Well,
y'all for a while.
It was fun to have a riding companion for a bit.
Great.
Thank you, my friend.
Great. All right.
We'll
Safe
see-
travels. You'll just go straight, and then it'll T, and then you'll go to the right, and it'll go into Munster. And
so
then
we're getting pretty close.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to Munster. You'll stay on this pavement stays until you get to a state highway, and you'll go right into Munster. And then when you hit Highway 82, you can either turn right or just go straight across. But to go on your trail, your path, you'll go left. But be very careful, because there's not a shoulder on Highway 82 right there.
Okay.
And so just be very careful. It won't be long before you'll go off to the left on a gravel road and go straight. But your best options for convenience stores is either turning right or going straight.
Perfect.
Convenience stores are right, just hardware stores and general stores in general, or if you go straight. For the businesses of the town.
All right, buddy. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you down the road.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Awesome. Awesome possum. We got 3 interviews with these guys. 3 of the top 4 rat racers riding 1,000 miles across Texas. We got to interview them on day 3. October 11th, 2021. So for those of you interested in how far I went while I was trying to keep up with these guys, I went 70.5 miles, climbed almost 2,800 feet, averaged 10.5 miles an hour, and reached a maximum speed of 31.3 miles an hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Until next time, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can join me on some more amazing adventures like this one. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.